All right, we are streaming and recording. So, hello everybody. Thank you for tuning into this latest session of that D&D podcast's Argent Springs Adventures campaign. We still don't have a name for the guild, so I kind of make up some shit to put after Argent Springs every time. My name is Chris. I am playing the part of the DM, and if you want to find me on any social media things, just look for that D&D podcast. I run all the social media shit, so you can talk to me there. Next up, let's go to Zach.
I'm Zach, and I will be playing Thrognar, the barbarian or the paladin of Elfism. Thrognar has been absent from the guild for a bit, but I'm excited to get him back and running around with these Yahoos.
Next up, let's go to David.
I'm David. I will be playing a newcomer to the guild, Maxim. He is a arcane duelist who joined the guild because he likes picking fights with people. And being an adventurer is a great way to meet new and interesting people to fight.
That's fair. Next up, let's go to Ty.
Hi, I'm Ty. I play Zephyr Quinn, Ranger of sorts. And he's in the guild to make some money.
All right, next up, Steven.
I'm Stephen. I'm playing Gerald or Geralde or what? D-Money or well, soon he will be the Muffin Man.
I think literally no one has ever called you D-Money.
I know people have suggested it in chat, but nobody's actually said it. So I'm the only one who's been saying it. Yeah. He's a wizard. He's a wizard. He's been here since the beginning, and like he's doing everyone's jobs. Like, okay, identifying magic items. Okay, that's the wizard job. He's doing it. Purifying evil. That's a cleric job. I'm doing it anyways. Building a garden. That's a druid job. I'm doing it anyways. Turning a lake into blood. Hey, I'm doing that too.
He mixes overachieving with terrible decision making for a dynamite combo.
Oh, it's the best.
He is a hugely overachieving.
It sounds like he's a
cannon,
micromanager to me.
It is
He
Sounds like a good way to live.
Yeah.
He's a maverick who doesn't play by the rules, at least not the rules of this reality.
God damn it. You're a danger to the precinct. Turn in your wand and badge.
Turn in your robes.
Turn in your wand and robe. 2 weeks to retirement. Anyway.
Oh, on second thought, keep your robes on. I didn't know you didn't have anything on underneath.
Oh God, no! Keep your robes.
Last but not least, we go to Chase.
Hi, I'm Shea. This is my second time here, and I need to only fuck up 3 more times to level up. So let's do this.
That's a good way to put it. Well,
That's the thing I love about Dungeon World.
I've
It's
heard
like,
worse
I fucked
battle
up terribly.
cries.
But silver lining, if I survive this, I get an experience point.
How
There
much
are
can I
some-
fuck up and live?
There are some Powered by the Apocalypse games where you don't get experience for fucking up, so...
They're very weird.
Woe be to those people.
Please note that if you die and you have to make a last breath roll, it does count for XP. I found that out.
Which is great, unless your character just dies.
Yeah, the last time I played this character before this campaign, that last breath didn't go well.
Yeah. Also, I was just thinking if
Yeah,
if
no,
you
I
would
will.
get an
I will
XP,
snake eyes on it.
Yeah, if you would get an XP though, you're fucking dead. So unless somebody has a resurrection spell lying around, that extra XP don't matter. Anyway,
Also true.
before we get started, I guess does anybody want to read the job that we're going on this week? I just beamed it to everybody with the power of DM magic. The M is for magic, and the D is direct.
In the Blood Bowl. Okay, let me pick that one.
Magic.
Magic miss.
I attack the darkness.
Okay. Adventurers wanted. Week-long hunting expedition coming soon. Come, join the Scarlet Sisterhood on an excursion into the Winding Woods to the west. We hunt game, feral beasts, and bandits. Applicants looking to join on full time will be tested and vetted. All others will be rewarded proportionate to their glory. Additional points of interest may be visited, time permitting.
Yeah. So I believe
Beware
by
my glory.
I believe by popular vote, that was the one that you guys chose. did anybody want to go and like check in with that person to see when they're leaving, or did you have any stuff you guys wanted to handle around town, or what's the
I
plan?
have a bunch of stuff,
You do.
but
I
Yes,
kind
I
of
do.
I kind of want to go check on the magic dealer person because I feel behind on magical bullshit. I feel I need.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. We both want to head into the Menanke really quick.
How can you be behind on the magical curve though when you're the curve setter?
All of my
don't
shit
you
is
have
shit
a
I just
freaking
did.
sand shark, dude?
Oh
Come
yeah.
on.
Hey Drawldy, can you summon that?
No,
Ah.
I don't have that spell yet.
Dark. I now have an interesting image in my head.
I mean, we could.
It's accurate. That's accurate. Whatever that image is clearly accurate.
Ooh. Oh. Okay. Nope. This is. Yup.
I mean, if you want an image in your head, I just posted an image in your head in the Discord. So
Oh okay.
Yes. So, what is the plan? Does anybody want to volunteer to do a thing? I'll tell you how long it'll take, and we'll kind of figure out some shit from there.
Let's see. Oh, are you giving us a thing to do, or are we giving us a thing to do?
Well, okay. I know some people want to do things in town before you guys head out.
Yes.
So I was going to give that option before you guys headed out, with the recommendation that you may want to check in beforehand to see how much time you have before they all leave, because this is it's usually like a big group. It's like a safari almost.
it's a week, right?
Okay.
Yeah, it's a week-long trip. So you're going to need...
Okay, so I've got
Rations
enough
and shit.
rations.
Yeah, if you're one of those food type people, you're gonna want, let's say it's like a big roundabout loop. So you'll need 7 days worth of rations, or else you'll be starving at some point.
That's when you reveal that your character's a ghoul, and so all the food is accounted for.
So if nobody else is gonna go, I'll go first because some of mine starts like the day after he got out of the Menanke last time.
I guess Zephyr will check what's in with the people first and make sure they don't ditch us.
Okay. Shit.
Argent will follow Zephyr around like a little puppy for a while, trying to learn his elfish ways.
Yeah. So there's like a small outpost building for the Scarlet Sisterhood in town. You can tell which one it is because it's the only building in town with the roof painted bright red.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So if you go in, there's several people, a few of them wearing red uniforms that look like they're gathering supplies and sort of piling stuff up, putting it in bags and that sort of thing. They see you walk in, and one of them walks over and they say, "Oh, hello. How can I help you?"
We are here to join your expedition. Like the robes, very fetching.
Oh, thanks. There's a whole story behind them, but I do think the color is pretty good. It's kind of hard to find red cloth out here.
If we do good, do we get those? Can we get like?
If you come with us and you're signing to join the Scarlet Sisterhood.
All right, we'll work out the details of payment and whatnot. But yes, we are here to join the expedition.
Sure. How many are in your party?
Well, how
Five.
many in our party?
5.
We'll
Five.
tell you in like broken Elven.
Maxim walks up because he's already there, and he says, "Oh yeah, they're with," and he's like, "They're with the unnamed adventuring guild group. I didn't know what they were called, but
We might have a name after I do my things.
I don't believe in names. What is a name but a container for a man's soul?
Jesus.
Orders on what? He starts going on about names. It's just like, no, what is a name? Names, who needs a name? Words are wind. We speak with actions.
When do we leave?
Thornar's like taking notes.
She's trying to like process the word salad that just came out of Zephyr's mouth. She's like,
Ignore him. He's drunk. He's
We're-
always drunk. Even when he hasn't been drinking, he's drunk.
we're leaving tomorrow at first light. It's a long trip, so you have to provide your own pack animal if you bring one, food, all that sort of thing. You get paid for the things that you kill or your conquests while you're out and about on the field with us, but before that, all the supplies are your responsibility.
Excellent.
So yes, if you would all be willing to just sign your names on this ledger, so we know who we're taking with us, we'll meet here tomorrow, maybe let's say half an hour before sunrise, so we can get everybody together and then leave. Because when sun rises, we're gone. We don't wait for anybody. So use the bathroom before you line up.
Shea doesn't know how to write or what a bathroom is.
Where are we going exactly? In case we have to catch up, because drunkards.
Well, we're going to the Wending Woods. It's about if we travel briskly, it's about 3.5 days. So we'll be there, spend a little bit of the day there, and then we'll head back after that.
All right.
And depending on what kind of time we're making, we can stop at other places and see the sights. Hunt some game to bring back, see if we can find any artifacts, that sort of thing. There's lots of possibilities. We've had lots of people, make quite a name for themselves coming out with us.
We would love to make a name, although we don't need a name. But if we made a name, that would also be very good.
We're not into names, but we'll take a name. Yes. No, this sounds excellent. We should go procure supplies, perhaps. However, and I'll give them the elven goodbye that I learned very, very long ago.
Zephyr just looks like, what is he? Okay, all right.
What does that look like?
He's flipping them off.
Yes, please describe how your elven goodbye looks.
Fairy dust.
It's sort of this, and then like a little bit of this.
Clap
But I don't
elbow,
see your
lift
camera, I
arm,
don't
extend
see it.
middle finger, wiggle fingers.
Fairly guttural phrase that he then bows after because he does that after everything now. And then he quickly turns and walks away.
It's supposed to be far more pinky than that.
One of the people in the room who's not of the Scarlet Sisterhood turns around. He's like, "Hey, fuck you too, buddy."
Krognar will like elven salute at him.
That one is middle finger.
I can't be with you guys. I leave.
Okay.
Like, how bad is it where Alde is the one embarrassed of you guys? How bad are you guys fucking up?
We gotta lower the bar for you.
Well,
Yeah,
this is a
man.
rhetorical question, right?
Ah, damn it. Okay.
Don't come down to my level.
Try not to
Don't
burn
come
this
down to my
to
level.
death before we get paid.
You can't win down here.
Oh, excuse me. Okay, so who had stuff they wanted to do in town that you can accomplish before the next sunrise? So you've got probably like 12 hours.
How much are rations?
Let me bring up the equipment list for you. Boop,
Can target yet?
boop, 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 boop. There's your equipment list. I should actually totally make this into a handout thing. I could.
That'd be
plop
perfect for a
out.
handout.
Yeah, I'll have to do that at some point. Rations. Now, if you'd like.
Hello?
Hey. Oh, phone. I was like, yes, hi, hello. So 5 uses is 3 coins for the middle of the road stuff. But if you want some, there's a vendor who's like, hey, if you want some authentic elven rations, I can see that you're a very discerning follower of the creed. It would only be 10 coin for 6 rations.
My brain is telling me to discern reality, but I'm not. Spend 10 coin on these elven rations. What do they look like? As I greedily shove them into my bag.
These are it's wrapped in a leaf.
Seems legit.
It looks
We're
like
starting well.
it looks like a
Seems
big
legit.
banana leaf. He's got one that he has for display, like well, not really for display, but he pulls it out of his little pocket in his vest, and he unwraps it and shows it to you. And he goes, "See, it's that real good herb bread. You know, it's got all the energy you need for
bread.
Yeah, it's got all the energy you need for a hard day of elfing."
Great, I will take 6. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will say goodbye with traditional elven greeting that no one has corrected me on yet.
This dude is
Luckily,
not
I
an
don't
elf,
know.
so he's like, "Okay, bye,"
Okay, whatever.
and he slinks
Weirdo.
down into a side alley.
Okay, well, I have your money anyway, so fuck you too.
Yep. Fuck you too, pal. Excellent. 6 days worth of elf rations. With square quotes all around all of that.
Yeah.
So we'll deal with that when it comes time to eat rations. there may be some defying danger happening.
Okay, great.
Meanwhile, I have unlimited days of whatever I find on the ground.
Yeah, you're good on like dirt and shit. You don't even care.
Roadkill stew.
Let's see.
Roadkill stew is the best.
So Jolly had been working on that leech blade thing, purifying it since leaving the dungeon after the mind flare incident, which was kind of two things. One, he was using his new fun spell Cage to trap the leech blade and pump music into its head 24/7. It's the song that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend.
That's fair.
Karaga dictator? Or you just keep throwing rock music at him?
He's just been thinking that all week while he's been baking muffins and giving them out to townsfolk every morning as they pass by the guild hall.
Nice.
He's been doing this since leaving the Menonki the last time. I don't know how long it's been. But
I don't know, like
people
a
like muffins.
week.
Have there been any major, like,
They only like the
poison
tops of the
outbreaks
muffins, Jerry.
in town?
Wait, what'd you say, Zach?
I'm just trying to figure out how we draw day this up, because have there been, like, any major hospitalizations or, like,
No.
mass polymorphs among school children? Like, is there a thing that happened?
He is actually really good at cooking and stuff. He does not fuck that up. It's the magic stuff he's bad at. The cooking, that he can do blindfolded in his sleep.
Huh.
It's true.
He's
Or
not,
maybe.
Does he know how to make pies?
Probably. But we only have strange meat.
What are you making the muffins out of then, you weirdo?
Well, for the pies, not for the muffins.
There we go. Handout created.
Nice.
Okay, so you're making muffins.
Like, all week he's baking and he's thinking the song that never ends to himself. Just
You know, if you're baking for a
all
week,
week
I'm
long.
pretty sure you're going to burn the muffins.
I'm trying to decide
Can
if we
you
should figure
do the
out
muffin
how this
roll, the
goes, or
muffin
if we
roll,
should figure
the
out
muffin roll?
supplies.
I mean, he's not baking the same muffins in the oven all week. He's baking.
See, I was
multiple
making
sets.
a joke.
I have to
What
clarify
you
because I don't
said.
want to trolley it up. I did not want it to be trolleyed up. I had to clarify.
Well, no, the thing I'm thinking of is,
Deliberately misinterpreted your vague statement.
are you
Yes.
willing to put money into getting a better product, or are you
yes,
going to try
I'm
to
willing to
find
put
what
money
you
into making
can
muffins.
and then risk it on the muffin quality?
Oh no, I'm spending money on the muffins.
Okay.
He's kind of sorrow baking at the same time as fucking with the leech blade because two birds, one stone.
Yep. Let's
Go,
see.
go, go, go! Sorry.
He might be making friends, but
Now, how many muffins are you giving out a day?
I mean, how popular are the muffins? Like,
It's free food in a town that's like they ration
free
water
food.
and food.
Do you not remember how we brought back, like, monster meat to sell
Yeah.
to null meat, like demonic null meat? We sold to people because they wanted it.
And he was like,
We
"Thank
did
you."
that.
I knew it was that. Nobody knew. Nobody knew.
So
Let's
all the
see.
muffins.
you told me that there were about 3,000 people in town.
Yes, it's
So
let's
so
say it's
over the
like
course of the week,
A lot of muffins.
over the course of the week, maybe 750 muffins.
oh Jesus Christ. Okay.
Now I know what I'm
Assuming
going to
they're-
do for my next action.
Assuming I can get at least 7 of them per gold.
I was gonna
So how many?
Money.
I was gonna say you can get probably a batch of a dozen per gold, because a poor meal for a family is 1 coin. So I figure you can probably scrounge up maybe enough materials for like a dozen muffins for a coin. So if you want to make 700, hold on, let me bring out the calculator.
That's gonna be like 60.
How many rides break
62
out
and a
over
half?
free food?
750 divided by 12,
62 and a half.
So let's make it 63 coins.
So basically half my money.
Yeah, you remember that letter you got from the Magic College, right? And that they do expect you to pay the money?
Well, see, the thing is, I got that letter as well on the same day, and I see that they want like 600 gold or indentured servitude and 200, and it's like, I can't possibly afford this, and then just depression baking.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's just depression baking, and he's like,
I don't have enough money.
I can never go to Disneyland. I can never go to Disneyland. They're not going to let me in. I can't afford this.
I
They
can
want
never go to
two-
Disneyland. Let's start McDonald's.
Hey,
It's like-
hey.
What the fuck
It's
is
not
this?
McDonald's. McDonald's
It-
charges for food. Like
It's,
Oh,
this is a
yeah.
completely different thing.
I mean, he'll set up a little donation box, but nobody's going to put any money into it. Like, send me to Wizard College, and like, it doesn't get.
Are you
that
trying
far.
to make a GoFundMe page?
Yep.
hmm You know, you have prestidigitation. You could actually make a GoFundMe page, like on the wall of the building next to you.
Yes, that is the thing that happens. As well
With
as
your
a big
help, people, you can kickstart my muffins.
as well as a big glowing sign in the air saying "The Muffin Man,"
Oh, God.
pointing down
The
at the
best
guild hall.
part is though, you the money for the muffins, you'll go to college and not be around making the muffins anymore. This is the worst Kickstarter ever.
Pay me to go away and cause my natural disasters elsewhere.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Basically, just slide a
Yeah.
portfolio across the table of all the shit you've done, and you're like, "Hey, you want me to take this elsewhere? Give me some money."
Yeah, just a binder sitting there.
I gotta go to the
Flip
bathroom
page.
for a second, guys.
Put a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Flip page.
I mean,
Lake
the
of
last
Blood.
like,
Flip page. A vampire Rona. Flip page.
I mean, the last 2 sessions, he hasn't made any money because he keeps giving out his healing potions to guild members, and nobody pays him back. So he's like, I'm not making money adventuring. I'm never going to be able to afford the college. I'm making muffins.
Dude, this got super real.
Yeah, the most depressing parts of our campaign are not character deaths. They are the slow death that you
It's
feel
character
inside. as you
life
go
that's
through.
the real sad
Yeah.
part.
That's pretty bad, man. Defy danger,
So, yeah, he
sadness.
made
Or
the sign.
character Half-Life.
Wait,
He made the sign. It's not great.
is this prestidigitation or?
Yes, that's for the
Oh.
sign in the GoFundMe page.
Okay. What's your
Misspelled some
drawback
stuff.
that we're totally keeping for a little while?
One of the letters
Uh,
falls out of the sign.
Sends the money to the wrong place.
Ugh.
I want to
Like,
say draws
with a problem.
unwanted attention, because it seems like any attention is good attention, and
Yeah.
it's not.
Oh,
So
the mind flayer likes muffins, you guys.
The bad thing about your sign is you're used to magic lately that you want to have float around being very high in the sky, like a cloud. So you've got a very large sign that's very visible from very far away, including the outskirts of town, and there's actually a small group of outcasts who managed to sneak past the guards and basically knock you
Ask the
down
Muffin
and
Man for
take like
muffins?
they take like a day's worth of muffins and sprint off.
Oh, well,
Grab the muffins and run!
oh. Someone flip a coin for me. Heads, things are happening.
Are you gonna say come back and pay for those? Cause come on, bro.
No, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say other
Boy,
things.
you
So is that heads or tails?
Gonna say heads.
Because that's more interesting.
I feel bad now. I feel bad.
What are you gonna do?
Fireball.
To the Dutes?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I hope
penalty for muffin stealing
I'm
is
go-
He's
I'm
ready
going
for
to-
spicy muffins.
I'm going to try and miss them, but
Okay.
This is where we
Take a
find out
point.
that the muffin thieves are actually like
If you miss them,
ASAP.
then where does your fireball go?
Killian.
we don't think that far ahead.
So a 6-, you incinerate outcasts in the middle of the street. Let's just roll your cast a spell. I want to see how this goes. You are
Okay.
lucky you have a +3. Sweet Jesus, you got a 7.
Terrible. That's terrible.
It's the second
What's the drawback you want for this? I'm probably gonna. I can guess unwanted attention.
Once your muffins ever
No,
again,
once
dude.
he's thrown the fireball and he realizes what he's done, he's like, God. So he forgets fireball.
Forever.
No.
What have my careless hands wrought?
No, we're so far past that with Dralde though. Like,
I almost burnt my muffins. What have I done?
if this
What
was
was
the
I
Dralde
thinking?
broke the camel's back, man, like,
It's like he's
I
not
don't
thinking
know.
about the people. He's thinking about I almost burnt my muffins.
Shea darts out and grabs one of the burning corpses.
There's no
what
corpses.
does Shea look like when this happens?
Like a dog or something.
A wild dog runs on screen,
Yeah.
grabs the corpse, and runs off.
Well, he was
Exactly.
he was trying to miss them, so there's just a huge scorch mark that like. Is this like an Indiana Jones thing where the fireball kind of rolls after him down the street till they panic and run out of town,
It'd be good.
Yes.
and then just kind of blurf.
I mean, the sign says 1 per person, and they took like 100 and something. It's like, fuck you guys.
It's
That's
a good
not
thing
one
our
person.
guild doesn't have a name. It makes us harder for the authorities to find.
Oh, see, we're gonna be the muffin
Who
guild
did
any
this?
second.
Mm,
We're down on Lollipop Lane. We're the Muffin Guild.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely not the Muffin Guild.
Baker Street.
So there goes
Oh,
your muffin
yes.
adventure. You're kind of broke, and people stole a day worth of muffins. Now, before we get to the next thing you want to do, does anybody else want to do a thing?
Be generally
The day that he threw the fireball down the street will forever be remembered as Friday.
God. That's pretty good. Damn you. No, see, it all
The
became
Muffin Massacre.
it was all because of mistranslation, because that's the crappy part of town, and they've just got like the leftover thatching that they throw from the roof into the middle of the street. So it was actually fried hay, but someone was like, "Oh yeah, Friday. Yeah, I know what that is. Obviously."
Oh, jeez.
Truth cottages.
Okay. So nobody said a thing. So Draldi, what's your next bit of
I have to roll to
shenaniganry?
see how the play goes.
Oh, okay. So
How it reacts to the song that never ends for the better part of a week.
Okay, well,
Like-
first you got to roll to do your cage spell, and we'll see how
Alright,
that
let's roll.
goes. 7. You're doing a lot of 7s. So I'm gonna need you to roll just a little bit lower.
Yeah.
What's your drawback for this?
Well, seeing as how the next time I cast a spell, the cage goes down, I just forget how to cast cage because I actually want to fuck with the leech blade. I don't want any spells to stop me that day.
Okay.
Is the Leech Blade caged up?
It is in a little cage, and it hears my thoughts, which
Yeah.
my thoughts have suddenly become, "This is a song that doesn't end."
So whereabouts did you find the lyrics for this never-ending song? I'm sure it's on a magical scroll that just like it's attached to itself.
I found
cursed
the
bard.
I found the worst bard in town.
Uh-huh.
Like he makes Mason look competent. I found him. I'm like, tell me your best song.
And yet he's literate.
And then he just started singing, and he wouldn't shut up. And it's like, oh god, what the fuck? What?
he says
Wait,
he
I can
says
use
for
this.
a coin he'll sell you the sheet music.
Oh yes, he can have the coin.
So it is actually somehow a continuous Mobius strip of paper.
That's pretty impressive, actually. Just
That's actually the perfect way to do a looping song.
And as he hands it over to you, he goes, "I'm free." And he drops the loot in the middle of the street, and he walks away into the sunset.
he pulls his glasses out of his pocket. Now back to accounting.
He turns to a bat, and then he's free now.
He finally gets to die.
You wake up the next morning with the loot next to you in bed.
I'm fine with that.
Okay,
Young
so-
Light Bard multi-class.
So you have cast Cage. Let's see how your role is to
Deal
torment
with
this
the-
thing into doing something by singing its songs for the week. How?
It is great.
How do you 12? What the? Sure.
You know you're never gonna get XP with rolls like that.
I
Mhm.
know. Well, how I got the 12 on that is it's a song that never ends. It's a thing that's used to just blood, and I'm giving it, like, the worst goddamn thing anyone could think at it.
Yeah.
Well, there is one worse thing, but we're not bringing the Barney theme song into this. That's if everything else goes to hell.
Yeah.
But
So
this one worked, so.
So you got 10 plus. So mark 3 pips on your clock
Yay.
to
It's up at
disenchant this
5.
thing.
I love
No,
you. You
To
love
purify
me.
it.
Pray all
Stop.
thee.
Nice. Okay, you've got time for like one more thing. What do you want to do before we head out of town?
I send off a letter to the Fog Hounds asking Aaron
Mm-hmm.
to meet me for drinks that evening
Okay.
or dinner,
Okay.
because Drawl's thoughts have turned to flights of fancy,
Okay.
as well as other guild members have done the same.
Muffins, then murder, then
Yes.
romance.
Muffins, torture, then romance.
All in a day's work.
Yeah. So, why don't you roll me a say 2d6 plus charisma to see how well this date goes, and then we'll decide how it goes well or how you fuck it up based on the roll.
I'm surprised the date is actually happening. I was expecting it to be
Well,
a cold.
She is very
it-
curious.
Yes, fireball.
It's technically the second date. It doesn't go as terribly as it could have.
Okay.
Fireball her a little bit.
Just a bit.
So,
Just enough.
where do you guys go? Are you
Just
going
to
like?
set the mood.
Are you going for dinner and drinks, or what's the plan here?
I don't know. What would a paladin elf lady be into? Dinner or drinks? Or
Did
both?
you ask Thrognar beforehand?
No.
He's full of
No.
advice.
She is super
Aolric,
into evening service, and then post evening service, and then there's a candlelit prayer vigil usually at night that she's real into, and then they're allowed about half an hour for snacks and non-alcoholic drinks, and then at about 2 after the next during the next prayer break, they can go to sleep for like 2 or 3 hours if they so choose, and then they're due back for morning rounds and preparations.
You accidentally shout
Oh,
"Hail
okay,
Satan"
so-
during their service.
I figure I show up early,
That's
and
good.
I doze off in one of the chairs as all this is happening because gods, which doesn't leave a great impression at the start of the date, but
No, it doesn't. She kind of gets a little bit used to it, but the people around, like, this is a pretty devout crowd, and when they see that you're asleep, they do this real passive-aggressive thing of they just kind of turn to face you when they're singing or whatever, and they just do it real loud. So you maybe get like 10 minutes of uninterrupted sleep at a time.
that's fine. I mean, I'm not trying to fall asleep. It's just, God, fucking gods. I don't say that. I think it.
At
And
the Leech Blade.
so then at about like 2:15, she's finished, putting out the candles and stuff, and she takes your hand and leads you out of the temple, and she says, "Let's go get something to drink." And,
All right.
I guess leads you off to a bar somewhere.
All right.
Are you paying for all the rounds, or is everybody?
Oh yeah, I'm paying.
Okay.
I'm never going to Wizard College.
Roll me. How much are you guys drinking? Like a little bit, or like are y'all having like a drinking contest? Because that's a thing she just proposed when y'all walked in. She goes, Whew, finally I could take this medallion off, and she like twists this thing on her armor, and like the holy symbol comes off, and she like sticks it in a pouch, and she goes, "I'm not on the clock right now.
Time to put away the purity ring.
I'm not on the sundial right now." There we go.
I will continue to buy drinks as long as she wants to continue drinking.
Okay. Roll me. Let's say a 2d12. We're gonna take the best one, and that's how much gold this cost you.
Okay. Best as in highest or best as
Best
in...
as in highest. What the fuck?
The one good time to snake eyes.
You, God damn
Just for that 30 gold.
it. So you both like take your first shot, and this whatever the hell she ordered is revolting. And she starts laughing, and she kind of claps you on the back real hard. And she goes, "Oh, that was just a joke. I'm sorry. Look, that was okay. Hazing is not good. They always tell us hazing is. Look, let me pay for the drinks tonight. Okay, you can make it up to me another time." And then
okay. Well, I bought drinks last time, so that works. I can accept that with my dignity intact.
Ooh, what's that thing that wizard told me once? In all things, seek balance. And then she does some stupid, like, pointy hat symbol above her head, and then takes another shot.
Yay!
So, you guys are gonna drink till like way into the night. I'm thinking it's probably like 5:30 when you walk out of the bar, and then you're like, there's a thing I'm supposed to be doing right now.
Oh god, I have a job from the job board I gotta go do.
I got a safari to go.
Cut to Thrognar, like one-armed fireman's carrying Dralday down on the way to the expedition.
No,
Yes.
Gerald stumbles back to the guild hall with the rain cloud just pouring cold rain on him. Just, I gotta sober up. He slips a couple times. He laughs.
Excuse me. Okay. Do any of you healing inclined people want to try to heal the drunk man from his intoxication?
Successful date.
The power of elfism compels you.
He's drunk on love. Will you heal him?
And alcohol.
Yes, and alcohol.
All right.
Mostly alcohol.
That is a successful lay on hands.
Hey, don't touch me there.
Although now I think Thrognar's a little drunk because I think I take the damage.
I was about to say, yeah. So with the way the lay on hands thing works, you got a 7 and 9. So, they are healed, but the damage or disease is transferred to you. So it's mild, very mild liver damage that will recover soon, and you somehow transfer his remaining blood alcohol content to yourself. Oh my god, you could be the biggest dick at a bar. Just roll 7 and 9.
I like just get wasted on everybody else's booze. Yeah, it'd be awesome.
You find the bum and you just like touch him, and you're like,
You just
"Oh,"
touch
and
him
he's
and
like,
then you pass
"Stop!"
out.
Anyway,
Oh, you get the hangover without any of the.
financial
expense.
burden.
Yeah.
I offered her a muffin on the way out. Out of the bar, we're drunk. It's like muffin.
What did you call me?
I show her the muffin. No, I'm offering you a muffin. I don't think we're pet names yet.
I was gonna say it's a little fast. What's in it?
Other thing to do there.
Oats, raisins, flour, water.
Yeah, no, that seems
I've
like
been
poison.
giving them out
Sure.
for a week by the guild hall. Nobody's died.
It's not muffin related.
Are you the one who threw a fireball at some people yesterday, shouting about muffins? I mean,
Yeah, that wasn't my finest hour.
I'm not the Argent Guard, but I have some deductive capabilities, and I figure that's probably you. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I was a dumbass yesterday.
That's
Just in friend zone. Boom.
all's well that ends well, right?
Yep.
Oh my God. What the
Nobody was hurt. Nobody's
Why is
hurt.
somebody,
Just a little
like,
scorching on the street.
motorcycling
Well,
their
the
ass
inn's
off
on
down the
fire.
street. Yeah. So you guys are all convened at the departure point. I guess the Scarlet Sisterhood was gonna say store. I was trying to do some alliteration. Building headquarters.
Thrognar's being super friendly and slurring his words slightly. He'll, like, clap Maxine across the back. Hey, buddy! Good to see you again.
Oh, great.
I'll totally carry your stuff. I can carry a lot of stuff.
Maybe.
Drognar, do you need a cold shower? I tell the client to go over to him.
You keep that thing away from me, man. That's
Oh.
just...
He was the one that came home. Why are you all... Never mind.
I just finished a date like 20 minutes ago. And... yeah, I should have slept.
Yeah, since you haven't slept, you still don't have Fireball today.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's fine.
Actually, that's the opposite. That's the wrong noise for the rest of us. Yeah.
You hear cheering in the background.
I'm not gonna lie, my plan for this adventure was to memorize it twice. But since I didn't actually sleep,
Deeply unnecessary.
I don't think that's a thing you can do.
No. I mean, you can just memorize it once. I don't think you can do it twice.
It says your level +1 worth of spells. It doesn't specify you can't double it up.
Okay.
But no, it's not going to be another fireball.
Well, it would be,
He
I
knows
guess,
sleep.
whatever
He knows
other
sleep for the
spells. Okay, yeah.
That's his other level 3 spell. It's still useful.
Yes. Okay. So you got
After being
sleep.
rebuffed by Maxime, Ragnar will find the nearest elf that is not in the party and
Hey!
constantly with questions
So the
and friendly.
okay. Why don't you let's see how much you irritate them? Give me Defy Danger Charisma. And the Scarlet Sisterhood lady's gonna come up to Zephyr and say, "Hey, you're the philosopher guy from yesterday. I remember you. Are you all ready to go? Do you have any inspiring words to give to this group of people before we set out?"
Inspiring words. I like throw my cape behind me.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna go over to Zephyr and put my hand over his mouth. Just no, Zephyr, no.
Yeah. So
It's okay.
she's asking Zephyr that, and also Thrognar, that person that you're going over and try and like sweet talk. You immediately get the cold shoulder. She's like, "Ugh, as if those are just stick-on ears," and then she turns around.
One like falls off in my hand.
What other parts of you are fake? Ugh.
It seems like I'm going to say something, but I'm not hearing anything.
Not hearing anything.
All right. I was just laughing.
No,
Oh shit.
Oh,
I have been corrected on the spell things. I'm not allowed to double up. We'll know for the future.
Double up.
Double
do
means
you
dumb.
need to-
So yes, Zephyr, do you have a inspirational speech to give?
Yes.
Like I'm seeing his thing light up,
Who?
but I'm not hearing anything.
Can you see? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
David,
I
can
can
you
hear
hear me
you.
right
I can't hear him either.
now? Okay. Y'all try to disconnect and reconnect, and we'll let him give his speech, and then hopefully it'll all bounce out. So speech away.
All right. Scarlet Sisterhood assembled. I don't know if you've been talking, but there's been talks of kicking people out of the village these days, out of Argent Springs. I came here because, back where I was, they did stuff a lot like that. But you guys, Scarlet Sisterhood, you are one of the most fundamental parts of this keeps Argent Springs flowing. And, that is why I believe in you guys and what we're doing today. We are getting food for people. Every piece of game we reclaim is someone who doesn't have to leave. Be proud of what you do. You're the most important part of this thing. You are the Scarlet Sisterhood because you are the lifeblood of this community. Let's go out there. Let's get some fucking food.
Yeah, fucking food.
What? Fucking?
I looked at the one that said that and I'm like, wink, wank.
Oh my god, did he
Oh,
just
okay, I
say
stand corrected.
wink?
Yeah. Let's kill some stuff.
Shay's just
I'm proud to be the
Briefly-
shepherd of this herd of sharks.
Is there like a cart? Is this like a caravan deal or?
Some people have rented a cart to bring back their spoils. Did we could do a quick flashback? Did any of you like rent any sort of cart or pack animal or anything like that?
This is the one thing I wanted to do before I left. Okay, so remember that guy?
Nope.
Remember our first mission with the knoll? We sold it to that
Yes.
dude. All right, I want to
Yep.
go to that dude, and I'm like, yo, can you rent me a cart? Like, give us a discount on some cart, and you'll get the meat.
That seems agreeable. Let me see how much a cart and stuff costs.
And use my connections with that guy to be like, yo, you're gonna get most of this meat, so discount.
So a cart and donkey sworn to carry your burdens is normally 50 coins to buy one. So let's say 20 to rent one. So he'll do it for 15 for the week.
Easy. 15. Also, I want to get some. Wait, how much money do I have? Yeah, 15 for the cart. Pick up 2 rapiers. That'll bring me up to 65.
2 rapiers? Are you giving these away as
Wow,
souvenirs to
what?
people?
Kind of.
Free with
You
every
just
muffin.
stab a guy and leave it in, and then stab the next guy and leave
See,
it in.
that is brand synergy. You stick a muffin on the end and you just huck it onto a solid object and let somebody like pull it up. He who removes the rapier may eat.
Oh god.
Oh,
Yeah, I get the cart, rapiers, that's what? Blah, 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 blah. 50 plus 15, 75? No, 65 plus pipeweed. We're getting some pipeweed, of course.
What's a road trip without pipeweed?
Yes.
Hello?
I'll
Oh,
bring,
yeah, you're here.
Can you hear us, Steven?
that'll bring us to 70. And yeah, that's cool. All right, there I go.
All right.
Update my character sheet so I don't forget.
Yes. You have
Yeah.
a cart and pipeweed. and rapier.
Yay, pipeweed.
Rapiers too.
So the cart and donkey can hold 20 load. So you probably don't want to put people in there because I think each person is like 10 probably or something like that. So yeah.
what if you're like half a person?
That goes into like fractions. So I'm just gonna say like a default person somehow contains the same amount of mass regardless of size.
I'm
question
very
is-
dense.
The question is, what's your load capacity? How much load do you have?
That's a very personal question that you have to wait until at least the 4th date for.
It should be on your character sheet.
Worship. That's awesome.
There's all kinds of stuff on here. Passage on a safe route, passage on a tough route, passage on a dangerous route. You guys can buy a hovel for 20 coins.
Just go around buying
already-
hovels for
we already
everyone in
live in
Argent
a hovel.
Springs.
Our guild house
Sorry.
isn't great, but I think the hovel would be a downgrade.
Alternatively,
like a
you
downgrade.
just dig a hole in the dirt.
You're looking at it the wrong way. We buy hovels for everybody else. We become the housing fairies of Argent Springs.
An evening of song and dance is 18 minus charisma coins.
Yeah, not charisma modifier, just regular charisma.
Have to pay for it.
Not housing fairies, housing elves.
Oh, yes. Housing elves.
So, Zephyr shows up. Nobody else noticed it, which is crazy. But this donkey behind him kind of nips him on the shoulder. It's like, hee haw! And the lady
I'm
goes,
glad
"Oh."
my microphone cut out when it did, because I was going to drunkenly pick up a card and stuff on the way there before I got healed. But this is better. This is better.
Stop spending money.
I
Dog,
spend it all.
dog, you are broke as fuck right now. Stop.
No. You're never gonna go to magic college with like this.
You're gonna have to strip your way through
Can't pay
magic
college
school
bills
if
you
you
never
keep this
go to
up.
college.
I'm telling you, man, you just need to take like donations from the rest of the guild, and we might pay to get rid of Draw Day. Like, it's possible.
Well, the problem with that is there's a
Here's
teleport
20 bucks,
thing
get
right
the
into the
fuck
guild
outta
hall
here.
kitchen, so I can come and go.
Well, there was. That was when they had somebody dedicated to letting you beam over for a quest, but like that's not a thing that they just keep on because there's a person who has to
So
stand there
unless
thinking
get it
about you
set up
guys.
at the college, you know.
You have to rent a dude for that, and that's extra money.
That's a lot of money.
Rent a whole dude.
Basically, if you
I'll
were an
pay him in
indentured
muffins.
if you were an indentured servant, you would be pulled there against your will whenever they saw fit to make you stand there and think of your appointed person so that they could teleport in from their dad's wand dealership.
That explains why Beard Elf Dude was, Mustache
Mid-range
Elf
import
Dude
wand.
was the one in charge of us.
Yep.
It all makes sense.
Yep. There's
A new thing they're trying out. It's called Porter, where you know you get these wizards that work. Theoretically, they're self-employed, but you know the college runs everything, and basically, you know, you show up and you have to teleport the people in where they want to go when they want to go.
Yeah, I hear their magical background checks are not very strict though. Like there was a whole bunch of issues. We're not going to worry about that right now though. And I mean, they keep charging you coin to pay for the magical background checks that the company is supposed to be running against these wizards is bullshit. So, is everybody ready to go?
See, the thing about magical background checks is
Yes, I am.
the problem with magical background checks is it's all smoke and mirrors.
God, get out. You're done. Yes, so they
I exist only to cause Chris pain.
you do well. So yes, you guys head out. The person in charge says, "Okay, so we're going to be heading to the southwest mostly. For all of you who are well oriented and know which direction that is. It's this way for those of you who don't. It's about 3.5 days in that direction. We generally have a policy of you can choose to stay and help someone if you want, but you're not obligated to if things happen. So, really, it's the law of the wild.
Personally vague.
It's the law of the wild. So, like, say if a member of your company falls into a state where they need assistance, if you want to help them, that's up to you. The rest of us will continue on because we have things to do and glory to seek.
Ooh.
Shay is standing way too close and just eating something.
Something that's got like very crunchy bones and like a tail that's still twitching.
Yes, it makes an audible noise.
Day one muffin.
As you said that,
It's a super old muffin.
I don't know, leaving people behind seems like the opposite of what you'd want to do if you're gathering a whole bunch of people together for, protection and bigger group to kill things.
I lean in and whisper, I'm like, you know the shark god? You know the shark god?
No.
Oh, I've heard some things. Is that the one who says you're either a sheep or a shark? I don't know what sheeps are, but they said sharks don't look back.
Sharks don't look back.
Keep on swimming.
Keep on swimming.
Keep on swimming.
I've heard swimming's nice. We don't really get a chance to go to like bodies of water that aren't, sacred sites. You're not supposed to go swim in the sacred.
Or
it's a whole
blood.
thing. Yeah.
So I look at a note that I have when they mention the sacred site.
Uh-huh.
You go,
You mean this note?
well, this is a copy of the note. I put the original note back, but I kept a copy because I have to remind myself.
Yep. So, right. Excuse me. Okay, there we go. So this, we're going to basically treat it as individual groups just kind of traveling together. So we're going to do the undertake a perilous journey move. Since you guys are traveling into possibly hostile territory. Most definitely hostile territory. So what I will do is pop up the... Yes, this one. Show the players. If you look at the top on the middle column for undertake a perilous journey. That doesn't work. Shit. There's got to be some way to, I don't know, do it better. When you travel through hostile territory, choose one member of the party to act as a trailblazer, one to scout ahead, and one to be quartermaster. So who wants to do which of those things?
Right?
They're all plus whiz. I
Yes.
don't have plus whiz.
Okay.
I
You.
could be in charge of getting you all food.
I'm sure that would go wonderfully. So,
I actually have good
Do
food.
that.
I have food.
Shay, you want to be quartermaster? Why don't you roll me
Sure.
2d6 plus whiz? And who's going to be our trailblazer?
This guy.
All right. You have ranger bullshit, so don't even bother rolling. And we need a scout. So out of Maxim, Thrognar, and Dralde, who's going to scout?
Clearly Thrognar.
Oh, great. Okay. Oh, I just saw
Quite a
David's note.
scout.
AFK for a second.
Thrognar jangles ahead in his shiny armor.
All right, so quartermaster rolled 11. Wow. Okay, so you actually reduce the number of rations everybody needs by 1, so it'll probably just take 6. Thrognar, Jesus.
I find meat for everyone.
You were trailblazing, right?
No, he was scouting.
I don't
Can
think
Zephyr
that's...
not hear me?
Oh, no.
Wait. Hold on.
That answer just blew my mind.
Ty, can you hear Thrognar?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, we're good. So, that's right. Zephyr was Trailblazer. So, you guys get there in the right amount of time. Actually, I reduced the amount of time. So, you know what? You guys are actually like breaking away from the pack if you want.
Yes. We just don't know where we're going, clearly.
Well, the bad
As they
thing
said
is...
as they said all that shit about not letting people slow you down.
Well,
Like,
here's the thing. Thrognar is still a little drunk.
Yeah, so that's the great thing about this is you guys are like soldiering on ahead, and by the time it's mid-afternoon, the people that you were traveling with are kind of like distant points on the horizon.
Ahead or behind?
Behind you guys.
Oh, behind us.
Yes, because y'all are just kind of tearing ass across the desert, which would be great if you had a scout who could scout worth a shit. Basically, he is blinding himself with his own armor and acting as a beacon as you walk through the desert.
And I'm singing like something I think is like an elf travel shanty
We
at
walk through the
full
desert.
drunken volume.
We
Yeah.
walk through the desert as a guild with no name.
ooh.
Hey,
It felt good to be out of the rain for everybody but Draldo.
If anyone thinks that, it's raining on you.
now there
As
is
soon as I say it's good to be out of the rain, there's the rain cloud.
there is
You're
an
welcome.
important question here. Did you name the horse? And is anybody
I thought
riding
it
it?
was donkey.
Ooh, did we name the horse?
Was it a horse or a donkey?
God damn it! It doesn't matter for the joke.
Let's
Of
have
course it
this,
does.
you guys. Come on.
Of horse it does. Bing bada bing.
You win. You
yeah.
win, sir. You win.
Oh.
Ooh, this will be fun. Ooh, there's so many things.
Yay. Do we need to talk about my ration situation as well, or does that happen later?
Did you eat one when you guys headed out? I guess this is day 1 of the travel, so it would make
Okay.
sense.
Yeah.
Roll me a Defy Danger Constitution. Nice.
Fucking yeah.
The herbs on this one they're really like a delightful mix, and you end up like you wouldn't think this little square of bread would make you feel full, but like throughout the whole day, you're just like, I got this. I got a ton of energy. You know, maybe there's some weird plant ingredients for like meth in there. You don't know, but like it's fine. You feel great.
Self shit is awesome, you guys.
Well, At least it's not one of the drugs that gives you the munchies, clearly. Or else that hasn't kicked in yet.
I'm gonna pull you guys over to this map. Why the shit is this a weird color? Hold on. Sorry.
I don't know.
This desert
It's
got
sort of ominous
weird.
looking, actually.
We enter the null zone.
Yeah.
Okay.
All of a sudden,
Can I have cast magic weapon on myself at the beginning of the traveling day? Because I would have done that.
Yeah, does it have like a time limit on it, or is it just there?
Spell casting, well, I've got it up, but it's just basically that and True Sight are on all the time, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay. So if everybody could, why don't you, let me see, I'm going to draw an arrow. You guys are heading this way. So why don't you draw me a picture of, like, just put down a letter for your character. We don't have any copies, do we? Thrognar, Maxim, Zephyr, Jalde, Shay. No, we're good. Okay, so yeah, everybody plop down a letter for where you are in the marching order, and when things happen, you'll know where you are in the marching order.
Reed,
putting
how
the
dead
notes?
are you?
Oh, not dead
Let's get
yet.
the horse put first, I'm going to say. Or the whatever you call
Cart?
it. And the donkey first. For
Put down the car.
Here you go.
That is not a letter.
Let's say the donkey's like here.
And Thrognar's scouting, so... Somewhere
Okay.
way out in front, probably.
Wait, who's L?
Oh. My brain is not operating properly.
Yes, L for Thrognar.
Hold on.
you know, L.
You should be
Whoops.
careful. The L is silent, except at all times when it's not.
It's true. Here, hold on.
Dibs on the cart.
You don't understand. That's how you write a T in Elvish.
There's not
I'm
nearly
kidding,
enough.
guys.
There's not nearly enough
Right there.
accents on it. Zephyr, where are you on? Oh,
There
I
we
just
go.
saw you. Never mind. You're good.
Shay
I
is,
don't even know where L came from. I have
Shay
no
is
idea.
walking, but she's like looking directly at the back of Geralda's head.
You know what they say about wizards? They got the most delicious brains.
It's true. Ask the Mind Flayer.
Ooh, nice.
The Mind Flayer didn't get a taste of my brain.
Ah.
Tasted everyone else's.
Shield the wizard.
The Mind Flayer got a nibble at least, dude, because... Yeah. No, that whole thing.
Are you inferring he's dumb now?
So as you guys are traveling, you're getting through. It's a pretty dune-filled kind of sandy area, and off in the distance, you hear this buzzing sound, and it seems like it's coming from the north, and it seems pretty far away. And then, before too long, hold on, I gotta freaking pull up these stupid monsters that I don't want to load right. None of these are the thing I'm looking for, guys. Fuck.
Fuck!
I missed Fireball.
You're going to be
There's
standing
a
in the
lot
middle of the
more.
monsters. I do not miss Fireball at all.
You did miss Fireball.
Zing. On purpose.
I hit what I was aiming at, which was nothing.
It's a good thing to aim at, because you'll never miss.
So
Well, you can miss. You can miss that very well. well,
before
very
you
important.
guys have a chance to figure out what is happening over on that side, you hear some soft thuds in the sand to the south.
Like the sound of
Boop. These weird insectoid things that are about 4 feet tall land. There's-
Oh.
Like they land, it looks like by ranks. These ones in the front have, it looks like spears maybe? and then there's two behind them who have these weird. It looks like one of their arms actually is this long coiled spiky whip, and behind them is a huge something that is actually being carried by two smaller ones that kind of fly off into the distance after they drop this thing off. It's
Hello?
pretty beefy. Hey, yes? Can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I don't want to talk to the bugs. I
Oh,
wanna say
yeah,
hello to the
sorry.
bugs.
We've
Are
had
you gonna
technical
talk to the bugs?
difficulties. So
I'm going to say hello.
Scree.
the head. The kind of.
Oh, you're gonna be
Push
first
it back.
contact?
I mean, I'm not in front, but I'm going to say hello because they seem to have tools.
Are they acting
And
aggressive
leadership.
or?
Well, hold on.
Thus, the questioning hello.
Oh. Yeah, so you're doing this, and this lets me enable the they get the jump on you part of this, as the
Damn
one
it.
in the front hucks this. It runs up and tries to jam you in the chest with the spear. So I need you to roll 2d6 and take the better one of those plus 2 damage.
This is why we have to stop giving people the benefit of the doubt, especially when they're bug people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you try to trust bug people and they just stab you in the front.
All right, so 8 damage
2?
minus whatever your armor is, yeah.
So 5 damage. Yay. That works.
And I mean, this spear's got barbs, so it pulls it back and kind of takes a quick step backwards. And there's gross like blood crap happening in your chest bits.
Well,
Damn it, person with the M, you're supposed to be between me and that thing.
turns out that wasn't how it rolled. I mean, Thrognar, upon seeing one of his teammates in giant air quotes around Andrade stabbed, will yell some sort of elven battle cry that he doesn't actually know how to pronounce.
Shit fucking ass sticks!
Run at the nearest bug and try to slam his shield into it as his WWE entrance music plays behind him.
Any elves nearby, you hear, "My name book is the Shield Brahm."
What is
Exactly. I'm guessing that's like a hack and slash. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're just trying to just bash the crap out of it, that would totally be hack and slash.
Okay.
Nice.
So that hits. I roll my damage. Hold on.
Yes, would you like to do an extra 1d6 for
Oh,
them attacking
I
you
made a
back?
good joke earlier.
I would.
We talk about wizard colleges and he's like, man, those magical backgrounds are bullshit. And I said,
There we
"What
go.
about magical background checks is just all
David,
smoke and mirrors."
You're not muted. Now
We all
you're
got to
muted.
hear about. Yeah, now you.
What?
We've cycled backwards here, David.
No, you're good now. Okay, hold on.
So there's
Let's see.
14 damage as Thrognar like leaps in the air and slams his shield down on this thing on the way.
Hey, so the cool thing is
Hold on.
when like is this like you're putting your weight into it, so it's like an elbow drop with a shield? Well, the good thing about that, or also the unexpected part, is you kind of don't stop with your elbow drop until you hit sand.
Ow.
And the dude, there's just like gross paste on the front of your shield now, and a few like chitinous legs slowly dripping into the sand.
Nice. Do I take damage for putting myself out there?
You do. It's from one of these ones back here. Let me see. Okay. Yes, I need you to roll me 2 d8s and take the best one and add 2. All right, so 9 minus whatever your armor is. This whip,
5.
like as you're still getting up from the ground, this whip
Mm-hmm.
hits you. It kind of encircles around your neck, and you can feel the barbs as it rips it back towards itself. So I'm sure that's real good. Feels great.
Yeah, no, that sounds awesome. That sounds super fun. Yeah, so grunting in pain. But Throndar's inspiring example. Everybody who follows me into battle gets +1 forward and 2 armor going forward. So
Nice.
That
I
is
like
pretty
it.
good.
All right.
Does that just mean anyone who attacks after you?
I guess
Yep.
I'm running into a room and people are running behind me, but I don't know how it works here. So
before
Room, quote unquote.
before Zephyr can catch himself, he's saying the words that he said incorrectly. Yada da da da. Wait, that's not at all how it is.
Fucking yabba dabba doo now.
Yabba dabba doo. And I just go up and I just do I kind of do a jump stab with both rapiers at the one in front of me right here.
Okay, sure. It sounds like a good closing move. So why don't you roll me your hack and slash?
Ah.
don't forget the +1.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Moment of truth, 8. All right. Well, you get to do your damage. So roll that, and let me see. That's one of these guys. So I also need you after that to roll 2d6, and you're going to take the best one of those +2 as this modified spear sword thing gets you right in the side.
All right. So since I have Viper Strike, it is 1d8 plus 1d6. Or is it d4? Let me check.
Fucking what?
It may be a d4.
The hell is Viper Strike? That's nuts. When you strike an enemy with 2 weapons at once,
Yeah.
add an extra d4 damage for your offhand strike. Well, it would just be a d8 plus a d4 then.
All right, d8, d4.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, that's real good. 6 damage. Okay, so okay. Okay. So yeah, now roll me 2d6 and add 2 to that, and whichever one, add 2 to the best one, and that's the damage you take. I'm good at words tonight.
Words are hard.
All right, 2d6 and add what?
2. So 7, minus whatever your armor is, you take that much damage as you get stabbed pretty decently in the side. This big one in the back is raising up onto his, whatever, back legs, and it's waving its arms back and forth, and it's making this low sound, and you can
That doesn't seem good.
you can see something vibrating underneath the sand.
Boy.
A few somethings, and they're starting to head in you guys' direction. So, let's see who hasn't acted yet. Geralde,
not.
Maximum, and Shay. I might have just
I'm
said
casting
Maximum.
sleep.
Sorry. Casting sleep on what?
Well, I have to see if it works, and then I get 1d4 targets.
Oh, cool. Okay. 8. What is your drawback?
If I forget, I have no use to the party the rest of the day. But
You've already attracted unwanted attention. Just go all in, dude.
Is-
It's like suddenly they're all trying to kill you.
Was Cage still going? Where is that?
no,
leech blade?
Oh,
I'm in
no.
Cage, back in town. I left
You
the
left
leech blade over there
you
because
you left it at the guild hall?
yeah,
Okay, no, that's fine.
I'm not
You just
taking
left
it with
the-
us.
This is
I,
good.
I left it
This is
near
great.
Rona. She's
Man.
She's the
proven to be
most
so trustworthy
trustworthy
with
around
it.
it.
I'm
Yes,
sure
yes.
that'll end well.
Okay.
I mean, it's locked in something, but I figured bringing it with us would be a worse idea.
Maybe. Maybe. Okay, so roll your d4 to see how many things you put to sleep.
3.
3. You have 5 targets to choose from.
Well, I'm gonna go for that one
The big one.
and these 2.
Oh, let me check something. 1d4 enemies you can see. Oh, of the GM's choice fall asleep.
Oh, of the GM's choice?
Yep. Only creatures capable of sleeping are affected. They awake as normal. Loud noises, jolts, and pain. Okay.
I did not realize it was GM's choice. My bad.
No, you're good. It's
Still putting somebody to sleep. As long as it ain't me, it's fine.
I mean,
If it is
makes
me, I will
sense,
taunt
it's-
you.
the
it
other
makes sense it's
ones.
enemies.
The other ones kind of fall to their knees and fall over, just flat on their faces, and you can see wings on their back, kind of flittering as they snore. And this big one is pissed off and is going to charge towards Maxim because it
Yeah,
doesn't
no,
understand
Maxim-
magic, and he did it.
But Maxim sees him and he draws his stuff, his daggers, and he points at him and is like, "Yeah, let's go." And
Okay.
I'm trying to challenge him to a duel.
Okay, huh? Is that a specific move you've got?
Yes, throw down the gauntlet. But it seems like he's going to accept. So I mean,
It does. I'm just trying to figure out if like this thing understands the concept. No, it does. I mean, they're organized. So yeah.
so let me just roll 2d6 plus charisma. I mean, yeah. So if he didn't accept, seems like he's accepting. So
Yep.
so I'd like to attack him
Okay.
with my arcane blade work.
That sounds pretty good. Let's
So,
let's
move-
yeah let's
I'll
roll
move
it
up.
and then see how it we'll decide how it looks after that.
To incorporate magic into my melee attack. So I roll plus intellect rather than.
Okay.
So I get an 8. So on a 7 to 9, I deal my damage and apply one of my techniques.
Oop! You
which
just
is
cut out. What? Do you get attacked as well?
yes.
Okay.
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use torrential.
Okay.
Ooh.
My attack ends with a flurry of strikes that your opponent must dedicate effort to block or avoid. If they instead attack you in response to your attack, you deal your damage again.
Do it.
This does not apply techniques.
This thing's pissed. You can do your attack twice.
All right, so I get 5 damage on him first,
Okay.
and then 7 more damage.
Okay. So let's see.
Like supernaturally fast. Just jab, 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 again and again with my daggers.
Okay.
I guess he's hit me back, so.
Yes. This thing it unfolds its front arms and you can see it's basically almost sharpened like a blade, and it is trying to swing at your guts. So I need you to roll me. It's a D12 plus a D4 plus 5.
Holy crap. Can I use my armor's ability, like, right now?
Why don't you tell me what that armor ability was again?
I can take it 1d4 damage to gain a hold, as though I'd taken the protect action. And then I would probably spin the hold to try to half the damage on
Sure.
Maxime.
So take your
Shield or
D4
something, I don't
and just, this thing taps directly into you, so there's no armor mitigation. 1. Okay, so you get 1 hold.
Yep.
And yeah, David, roll this damage, and we'll.
That was just.
I think you had to put the
Yeah, you gotta
plus
put a plus
between
sign
them.
between them. Yeah.
So just do 1d4 plus 5, and we'll keep that 9. I like it.
Is that 1d12 or is that 1d12 plus 5?
It's just 1d12. The plus 5 doesn't do anything.
Oh.
It's got to be directly adjoined by the plus sign.
Your armor?
Oh, okay.
okay. So 17 damage minus. So we're gonna half that. So let's say
Yeah.
it's gonna be
So I'm
9
like
minus whatever your armor
Captain
is.
America the Shield over there.
Yeah.
To like
You g-
knock
you-
some of
did
the
you give,
blade away
like,
or
extra-
something.
Look over on the Discord.
Did you give like extra armor bonus to somebody or something?
His armor has an ability where basically it sucks blood out of him to protect his allies. So he's gonna use that ability to shield you with his like super quick reflexes. So you
There's
take
some other ability too, right? Something
Well,
about
I'm using the protect or defend move.
before that you were like, oh yeah, people get a bonus. To
Everybody who charges, everybody who follows me into battle gets +2 armor.
Oh, right, really?
So I'd take 9 minus my armor.
Yes.
So if I have three armor, thanks to his special whatever.
Yep. You take 6.
Yeah,
Okay, which is
Okay, cool.
there you go.
then
Cool.
I would have.
Let's see. Shay, you still there?
Yeah.
Okay. What
So
are
there's-
you up to? There's a sleeping one very close to you. It just kind of passed out near the cart. There's a big one that's fighting with the new guy, and then there's 3 other sleeping ones in the distance.
I'd like to turn into a gator and then close my jaws around this thing's fucking head.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, we're gonna roll it.
Sleeping one?
Nice.
We're gonna roll a transform roll.
Take a bite.
So
9.
that's 2 hold.
Let me double check just to make sure I'm giving you the right
There we
info. Yes, hold 2. So this you're gonna get. If you want to like shield yourself or an ally with your spiny plates, you could use 1 hold and basically give yourself or someone else an armor. And you can also get +1 to a actually +2 to a hack and slash involving biting or rolling.
I will do the rolling.
Okay.
But first, I want to bite his head. So
We already have sand gators or sand shark. Is the sand gator?
it's a mossy sand gator.
Okay.
So total, this is plus my strength plus what?
So it would be 2d6 plus your strength modifier +2.
Okay. Just gonna check that.
$13. Yeah, that'll do it, I guess.
Didn't even need it.
Do you want to do an extra d6 to it if you open yourself up to an attack?
Sure.
Okay. So roll whatever your damage is plus d6. And then
So 2d6 is what you're saying.
I don't know what the normal druid damage is. Everybody's got different numbers in it. I'm bad at remembering tonight.
Numbers are hard.
Okay.
6.
So let's see. This one is this one. So it's down to this much. So what's going to happen is this thing is going to wake up screaming and flailing because it is in your stupid mouth. And it is going to try and stab its way free. So there is just a lot of just downward stabbing actions, and it's trying to get you in the neck. So roll me 2d6. You're going to take the better one of the higher one of those and add 2 to it to take your damage. All right,
So 5.
yeah, so 5 minus whatever your armor is. If you want to add +1 to that armor, you could use your last hold and unshapeshift from a gator.
And how much armor am I getting from Thrognar?
Thrognar?
Yeah.
2.
Okay, so I'd just take 2 damage from that.
Okay.
Without.
That ain't bad.
Nope. So he is. This thing is trying to get you, but it's mostly panic stabbing at the top, which is the worst thing it could have done because that's where you're strongest.
I go up
You
under the
underestimate my power.
Let's see. I'll make this like yellow. There we go. So these other 4 things are asleep. Everybody has acted, so everybody's free to go again. This big bug is going to start humming, and you can see this one in the back is. It looks like it's stirring, but it's not up yet. You can see it kind of twitching quicker than the other ones. Seems like that one may be waking up soon, but not just yet.
The only thing worse than a wizard is a bug wizard.
Quick question. Did we decide I forgot it or drew attention?
Oh, you got like an 8, huh?
We kind of didn't.
We didn't. What did happen there?
Hmm.
If I forget it, I'm useless.
You still got
So
a
I could
9
Get
for
the staff
something.
whacking, good buddy. Whap,
You
whap,
could-
whap.
That's a D4. That's useless.
That's half
You
a
can always-
magic
we can
missile,
always-
sir.
We could take a short wet rest after this.
We're way ahead.
Yeah.
Hey guys, what took you so long? Standing in a pile of blood. Bug guys.
Dead bugs.
We've
I
cut the
guess
big one
I-
open like a tauntaun.
Yeah, I
Control
guess I
the
forgot
inside
it.
of the big bug.
Okay.
No, wait, no. I can't forget it. I cannot forget it. I'll lose all my armor.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah,
don't do
so
I don't see why that's a big deal.
drew attention. Drew attention.
Useful.
Okay. Fine. Yeah. So, he did draw attention. You see these things that are making the weird mounds in the sand. They're basically circling around the cart now that you're on top of.
Yay.
This thing has figured out magic, and it knows it's bullshit, and it hates you.
The bug ain't wrong.
The
bug.
bug
Focus this
ain't
shit,
wrong,
goddamn
but-
motherfucker.
the bug has to realize I have more magic. So, more sleep.
Just barely. You just barely have more
Yeah, I
magic.
just barely have more magic.
Yeah.
And I get a +1 from Thrognar's,
Plus one forward.
thing.
Yeah, are you casting sleep again?
Yep.
Okay. 8 again.
You are a talented yet incompetent wizard. It's really interesting.
Oh, god damn it, I forgot again to use the wand.
So
But I don't know if it has any bonuses.
now, which one do you want? -1, unwelcome attention, or
Yeah, give me the -1 to further spells. I forgot about that one.
Unwelcome
That's a good
attention.
one.
okay. So that it
Okay,
goes off
snowball
successfully. Roll me a d4.
Yay!
Great, perfect. Blur, big one falls asleep. Actually, wait. No, this is even better. The one that's in the alligator's mouth falls back asleep somehow.
Just goes
You know,
limp.
my mouth is
Damn it!
very comfortable.
Every time you focus on the big one, you can hear it thrumming louder.
It's like a
for some
warm
reason.
kiss, but it hurts.
Maxime, are you gonna get angry if we come help you with the big awake bug?
I was gonna attack it again, if that's all right.
I can give you some bonuses to attack it if I come smack it around a little first.
Nah, I think I'm gonna hit it first.
Go for it.
Next verse, same as
11.
the first. 11. All
Nice.
right.
So I get to deal my damage and apply one technique. My technique is gonna be soul siphoning.
Nice.
One more time, excuse me. What's that?
So my attack heals. My attack heals me for 1d4
Nice.
or 1d8 if I kill it, but I doubt I'm killing it.
Give
So
it a shot,
let me roll
man.
the damage first.
Do I get convinced he's a demon?
So I did 5 damage to it. I assume it's not dead. So I'm gonna roll 1d4.
Demon bar is pretty high in this guild.
So I
man.
heal 4
Like,
damage. So
I already
you know,
think
Nice.
one of you is a demon.
Not bad.
I've got 2 daggers, so I stab him like several times, and then the last one, I like slip it under a plate, and like some purple smoke comes out,
And you just
swirls around me.
gross.
Okay. Cool.
I like
It's
it.
fucking metal as fuck, dude.
Awesome. Cool. Does that wake the giant bug up then?
Oh, this one hasn't fallen asleep yet. It's managed to negate the sleep every
Fallen asleep.
time.
He's
Alright,
he can't sleep angry.
Well then, if Arnard's going to like rush at this thing, pick his shield up off the ground near it, and smash it again, trying to get it away from his wounded comrade, while shouting another nonsense Elvish phrase.
Which one are you going after? The one by Zephyr?
No, the big one
Okay.
fighting Maxine.
Gotcha.
Is the one that's awake.
Okay. You're gonna
That
have
one?
to. Oh, I was about to say you're gonna have to get by this one that's asleep. You need to defy danger, but it's asleep, so never mind. Um, okay.
Also, it's like in his jaws, so.
Well, that's this one up
Sorry.
here. So yeah, you cross the distance. Are you just like jumping over the one that's asleep, or are you
Oh
going
yeah,
around?
yeah, like full on like slow-mo superhero style over the sleeping one.
Or shield forward to deflect any weird volley of
Well,
arrows
the
this thing
shi-
magically has.
I threw the shield at the big bug, so I imagine I'm going to jump over the sleeping bug and then like combat roll on the ground, pick up the shield, and then slam it into the other bug.
Nice, nice. I like that.
And for maximum badassness. There we go.
9. Oof, and
9.
all right. Well, why don't you do your damage, and
All
then
right.
we're gonna hit you back.
Sounds like a plan.
That sounds like the plan you didn't want.
Damage.
The D4 is from your blessed weapon or whatever.
Yep.
Okay. This thing staggers backwards, and then there is just this really quick flurry of blows. It kind of grabs you with one of its lower legs to hold you in place, and then there's this big cross attack from like each shoulder to your groin. So
So good.
yeah, it's gonna be a D12 plus a D4 plus 5.
All right. Is it too late for me to use my armor's ability to take another hold here?
You can't defend yourself.
I can't.
Nope.
All right. So,
You
yeah,
can-
D12 plus a D4 plus 5.
Yeah, you can use it right now if you just want to have your armor suck extra blood out of you in preparation for
That seems
something.
like a great idea. I should totally do that.
What the Stop. You gotta stop rolling low.
Thing, but I'm just gonna take that because that's a win. That's a win. I take 4 damage.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, and then
You don't get
Since I
plus
knocked-
2 from your own move, right?
but whoever attacks this thing next, assuming it's still alive, gets +1 forward and +1 d4 damage if they hit.
What the dick? Stop.
Attack which one?
I'm a pretty good paladin.
the
it
big
turns
one.
out.
So
Alright.
Big bug.
Frognar has gone. We have Zephyr and Shay left to go. Shay, you have a bug in your mouth. Ick, and Zephyr,
can I-
you're by a
So I got this. I got this for you, little buddy. As I slam into it next to Maxine.
I could spend my last hold to just like continue the roll.
Yeah. That sounds
Just
good.
roll it under the cart and save it for later.
This is probably a dumb question, but it's in my mouth. Do I still have to roll to hit it, or
It's also asleep.
It is asleep, so I'm gonna say that counts. This will count as like your move, but you can just, you can just kill it.
so? Do I roll anything?
No, you don't. You
or-
don't have to roll. It's dead now.
But I do have to roll.
Roll your damage, but not the attack roll. Yeah, sorry,
Okay.
I can't words. So yeah, if you want to use your last hold to finish being an alligator.
So, how much damage does the roll actually add to the roll?
Oh, that should be normal damage. So D6.
Okay.
It's very likely you're gonna kill this thing.
I mean, you say that.
Yeah, don't. Okay, you. It's awake again and it's screaming. this poor fucking bug. So the thing is,
And now, now I'm just here surfing on the top.
I had a terrible dream that I was being alive. Oh my god!
so yeah, you're rolling.
It has a
and-
nightmare of being in an alligator's mouth, and it wakes up in a gnome's mouth.
Yeah, I was about to say. Basically, it wakes up and it looks down, and it's just like this regular ass gnome, just like gnawing on one of its legs, and it's like this is
I'm
decidedly less terrifying.
I forgot my own
You're an
rules.
alligator and not a cat. It feels like you're playing with your prey at this point. Like you brought home a grasshopper and you're patting it about the patio.
Looks like the only one left to go this round is Zephyr. So you have a sleeping one in front of you, a big one that 2 folks are fighting, and the gnome is chewing on a bug back there. That might be important.
Halfling. I just realized. Sorry.
Oh, my bad.
All right, I'm gonna take this
That was
brief
my bad.
this brief rest in battle to discern realities. I don't like that there's those people circling over there. I'm gonna see.
Kill the.
Okay.
I'll take it out later. All right, discern realities.
So you're investigating the weird things spiraling around Geralde in the cart?
Yeah. Do I have to focus on them? I guess I could just do all of the situations here, all of the thing.
You're supposed to kind of focus on a specific thing.
Okay.
Like, I want to figure out what this bug is doing, or I want to focus on those things spiraling around the cart, or something like that.
Okay. Do I just want to kill this? I guess I could just kill this bug.
Kill the bug.
But can you kill the bug?
There's so many, though. Which one?
All right. Okay. Here's another question.
Yes.
The weapons. What's the guy in front of me using?
This one in front of you has it's like a long-handled sword, but not quite a spear. It's some weird bug weapon.
Okay. And the two behind them have like whips.
Whips that are made out of their arms? And spiky.
Weird.
Not okay. That's not okay.
And this big one is Scyther, basically.
Zephyr, why aren't you taming these things?
Why aren't you telling me? Hey! I can speak their language. I just don't want to. I'm gonna bring both of my
Good,
swords.
Ranger.
I'm gonna do a scissor cut with both my swords and try and cut this thing's head off.
Okay, the big one that they're fighting, or the one next
No,
to
the
you
one in
that's
front of
asleep?
me.
Okay, you can. It's asleep, so you just hit it. I just need you to roll damage.
All right. Oh.
We
All right. Well, that's a real emotional roller coaster you just brought us on with a minimum and maximum damage.
Dunk.
You're still getting used to that second rapier. You know, it's a
Yeah.
thing. It's fine. So you get that first one in there real good, and the second one kind of hits it, and it vibrates in such a way to just shatter the entire piece of chitin that's holding the head on. So it just cracks and then rolls off, and there's just weird, gross bug goo slowly rolling down the sand dune.
Nice.
But do.
That bug is dead. Two remain conscious. Two are asleep and entirely unharmed. Everyone has acted, so everyone is free to act again.
All right. After that, since that was kind of a bullshit thing, I'm just gonna go run back to the thing. I'm gonna run back to the cart and defend it.
Okay.
I know what I'm doing. Can you guess?
Is it sleep?
It's sleep, and this time I'm channeling it through that bone wand I got all those
Very
sessions
nice.
ago.
Okay.
Does that
But not
modify
the
my
leech
roll
blade,
at all?
because we didn't bring that, because that would have been dangerous.
So roll your spell casting.
Thank you.
12.
There you go.
You know, it may
fun
not
thing.
from. Did you factor in your -1 on there?
I did, because
Okay.
I have the +1 from Thrognar as well. And I did just take the move that lets me enhance my spells if I roll that well.
Uh-huh.
Which, let me just check it. 10 plus, you have the option of choosing from the 7 to 9 list. If you do, you may double the targets, or the spell's effects are maximized, which means...
You can either do 2d4 or 4.
Yeah.
If you want to take that 7 and 9.
We don't have 4 viable targets currently, do we?
Have
Yep.
2 viable, plus...
You could re-sleep the ones who are still asleep. You know, if that's a thing you feel like doing. You got to double up sometimes. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm worried I would roll the 1 again.
Put Mr. Tasty Face back to sleep.
Yep.
I'm busy with it. I threw
Yeah,
a full mouth. I'm busy with this one, you guys.
I'm gonna maximize it and take another -1 to my spellcasting rolls.
Okay, so you're at -2 to spellcasting until you get a good night's sleep.
This is just gonna keep getting worse.
So
Right here.
you said you maximize it, so 4 targets,
Yeah,
right?
so 4.
Okay.
So 4.
Suddenly, every bug was asleep. Still, all the bugs asleep.
Again.
All right. I'm just gonna start shooting them. Pew pew pew. Pew.
Focus.
Solid
Everyone
call.
focus and attack at once on the sleeping ones, so they don't wake up and stab you.
So yeah, who's doing a thing? Oh, Zephyr,
you're
you said you were
shooting something.
defending the cart, right?
Yeah.
I need you to roll me a defend, the defend move. And how's it look
Defend
like?
against a narcoleptic bug.
How's it look when you're defending? Like, do you take like some sort of special pose, or like do you say "I'm defending" and like activate some aura around yourself
Hey
like
guys,
a weirdo?
defending.
Defense. Defense.
Since I can speak, since I have wild empathy, I can speak to animals. I don't know if these people count as animals.
Nope.
But I'm just okay. Then never mind.
No.
Count as animals.
They have a civilization and a
review-
hierarchy
Wow,
and everything.
All right. I just
You
yell,
were cool.
"Want
Yeah.
some?
Tastier.
Get some!" I clap my sabers together. I'm like, "Want some? Get some! Cling, 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 cling."
Wow. You snake eyesed it. So take an XP for your very very good thing. And you know what? One of them does want some and chooses to get some. And this weird pale veiny larva bursts out of the ground and latches onto your neck.
Oh no! Oh no! Facehugger! It's a facehugger.
And begins
Here
this.
it comes.
You feel two things kind of simultaneously. There is this terrible pulling feeling as if like it is reaching something inside of your neck to find your essential juices, and then there's also this cold feeling kind of flowing in as well, as you can feel something entering your body from this thing's dirty mouth.
Cool.
Um,
So I need you to give me a D8. Your armor does not help you. And then also
got
after you
overposited.
After you
I
roll
think you
your
did.
after you roll your D8, we're gonna have another consequence for your epic failure on this.
That sounds like an ovipositor. Yeah.
Okay. Wait. What was I rolling first?
A D8, it pierces all armor because that's just
For
straight up
damage,
your neck
yeah.
beats.
Oh
Y'all
god.
just
Nice.
Mary.
8, thank you. And I need you to roll me a Defy Danger Constitution to see if your immune system can fight what has just been introduced to it.
All right.
It's
Would you
terrible.
please welcome to the new party.
You're about to be a new mother.
Aw.
Okay, so you are able to.
I don't even know what that result means. It's kind of a binary thing. Either the egg
Yeah.
or the-
Success. So on the inside,
Kind of pregnant.
your body begins to fight the
It's like right between a positive and a negative.
your body begins to fight the things that were injected in there. So you're not going to get any sort of terrible plague, but the tiny eggs do burst, and at this stage they are very acidic. So I need you to take another D6 of damage. 1.
Okay.
Very nice.
Okay. That's
Very
less.
acidic is relative.
Yeah, so around this thing.
Zephyr's
that's-
used to weird stuff, man. Like
Yeah, he's used to
Real
Get
tourism.
acid reflex.
he's used to kinky neck shit happening on his watch.
He's
Why does
actually done
everyone
this
go for
before.
that spot on my neck?
So this thing it's like latched on really strong, and its tail is flopping around and just being obnoxious, and like the camera, you could see a little bit of red leaking down, and then this weird sizzling green kind of coursing down next to it. So yup, Shay, Thrognar, or Maxim, how's it going, guys?
Maxim will leap on top of this big bug guy that he's like
Look all.
Asleep?
out or whatever and keep stabbing him.
Come on.
So that is a successful attack. Are you trying to do your magic hokey pokey, or are you just doing regular stabs?
I am +1 for what?
Well,
Plus
The
1
person
forward
for
for
next-
attacks because he attacked it also.
yeah, but there's no attack roll, so it doesn't matter. You do get an extra D4 damage though.
So I just roll my damage, or
Yes, roll your damage. Apply a
He's
magical
sleepy.
technique if it's that kind of thing. Basically, if you're attacking a helpless enemy, you don't have to roll an attack because it's
damage, or just +1 to the attack.
+1 to the attack, but you get an extra D4 damage. So you just roll your damage with an extra D4 from Thrognar.
All right, and I'll do
I'll do what I'll do is I'll do
The Bartman.
soul siphoning to heal myself some more. Why not?
Okay.
No, I didn't do a lot of damage. I just did 4 damage, but I heal myself back up, so that's
Yeah.
good.
So you're consistently doing less to this thing than you are healing yourself for. So this thing is going to wake up with you on top of it.
Sure.
And it is going to begin flailing immediately. How do you respond? Are you going to try to ride it or get off, or what's the plan for this?
Keep my daggers
Ride me.
underneath its plates and hold on.
Okay, so it's a bring your own saddle to work kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Solid call.
That's fair. That's fair. I like it. So yeah, you are hanging on there. Give me the fight age dex to see
Okay.
how well you actually continue to hang on there.
Hmm.
Actually,
One,
wait.
no.
a 5.
That's
So-
fine. It's fine by me. You're good. You're hanging on for a little while, and then it reaches back, and you can feel it grab there's little notches on its blade arms, and it grabs the blades, and while you're still holding it, it leans forward and flings you full force towards the cart. You impact heavily against the side of it. Give me like a d6. Your armor helps on this.
That special bonus that Thrognar gave me still active, or is that just a one time?
It says take +2 armor forward. I don't know how long that means it lasts. I have no idea.
I don't
And that's
either.
up to the GM.
We'll say it lasts till the end of combat. What we're gonna do next time is basically each one of these just lasts until the end of that round of combat.
That's cool.
Or is the forward until it's used, or is that generally how it
Actually,
works?
that would make
I
more
think the
sense. Well, I think it's forward until the end of the scene, actually. So the +2 armor or whatever, it makes sense because you're still benefiting from whatever opening he made or
Until it's
that sort of
used,
thing.
it'd be more like a hold, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, just till the end of the combat is it's a thing. So Thrognar continues to be borked.
So plus
That's awesome.
2 armor. So, okay, all right. So I take a total of 2 damage after I apply armor.
Not bad.
Got it.
Not bad. So we
Ouch.
have Shay and
Let's see.
Thrognar left.
I'd like to.
Continue to eat.
I would like to munch on the bug with my no mouth. Is that what you're about to say?
Well, I was gonna transform again first, but I would like to become an anaconda.
Form of hungry little person.
Okay, Anaconda sounds good. Roll me your shapeshift spell, please. I have ideas already for if you fuck it up, so...
Of course you do.
Aw.
2 hold.
I'll give you 2 XP instead of 1 if you make that a 6. And you spend the rest of combat with no limbs. No, okay.
I mean, spending the rest of combat wouldn't be bad, because then I'd just run over and eat the other 2 sleeping ones.
Okay, so... yeah,
You
so
run out of hold. And you have no arms.
you are an Anaconda now. If you want to do a like a crushing attack or anything like that, you will get +2 to your no, actually plus a D4 to any sort of like constriction-based damage.
I was gonna eat them whole.
Okay,
Also
well,
fair.
that's also a thing you could do. You just do your normal damage for that part. But hey, maybe the constriction will come in handy on like a more awake target also. So
We'll get to that when we get to that.
Yep. Roll me your D6. 3.
Its head is back in my mouth.
This thing is having the worst fucking day. It has a 1 HP left.
It's ready to go.
Falls asleep.
It's ready to go.
It has been
Back to
inside an alligator twice and is now disappearing into an anaconda and is just so fucking
It's just
terrified.
being
That was a
drawn
gnome for just like a minute.
and
It was.
my maw.
It's awake again. And
How terrified is it?
well, its head is already inside of your like mouth, so you just see limbs flailing and trying to like scrabble at you, but based on the position, it can't really do anything. So Thrognar, there's some things happening. How's it going, buddy? What you want to do?
Things.
I think the cart kind of has to deal with itself for a while because that bug's awake again, and that dude hurts people real bad. So he threw Maxime to the cart. Trognar is going to laugh a deep belly laugh and yell and shout something that he thinks means a worthy foe in Elven, but actually means like purple cheese fries or something crazy.
I'm a massive doo-doo head.
Omelet with teeth.
One of the elves taught me this, and then I'm going to go ahead and just continue wailing on this thing with my shield and/or fists.
Okay. That sounds like another hack and slash for sure. So wail away. 12. That is yes. Would you like to do extra damage in exchange for taking damage in return?
This thing hits like a goddamn truck. I'm not sure I do want to do extra damage. I will just take what I get.
There is a
and hope that it's
possibility
good enough.
if you roll well with the extra D6 that you could kill it this turn.
Or you eat shit.
Alright, I'm gonna do it. Let's do this. Thrognar is not one for might have beens. Let's do this.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, this is going well, I can tell already. Awesome.
It has literally 1 HP left.
Of course.
Now, we need
So
to
I
see
guess.
how fierce this
It's
comeuppance is.
Almost lethal.
So, a D4, this thing is panicked, so it's D4 plus, or sorry, D12 plus a D6 plus 5.
Okay, yeah, no, that's a pretty hard hit.
Not really, though, because you
9.
beat
Yeah, I
up all
take
this
5.
damage. Yeah, you take 5. What are you down to?
11.
You have 4 armor? Wow.
Yeah, I have more when I'm questing, but I didn't quest because I didn't know what we were questing for, really.
Well,
so.
good. So that means you
yeah.
can at least take damage sometime.
I'll take damage. I mean, I've taken
General things.
I have taken 15 points of damage this fight. Like, I've been beat up pretty bad. I'm just not dead.
Hold on 1 second.
Alright, yeah, and then I will yell a challenge as it, like, slashes into me, and, and try to inspire my fellows. I don't even know if I know what's going on at the cart at this point. Cause, yeah.
Probably not. I think... yeah, I think what happens is, like, you get your shield up just in time, and you manage to stop one of those, like, really quick blade arm swings before it can get through your armor, really. It uses that advantage to hit the other side, but, like, you kind of look badass because this thing's probably about 10 feet tall, and you're just like, no, fuck you! As you shout
I'm about to
elven
headbutt
stuff
a
at
bug
it,
to
and
death.
it's
Yeah.
humming confused. The noise from the combat has woken these two up.
Awesome. I'm totally fucked you guys.
And,
Stop screaming.
well, there's a lot of clanging and...
I will never stop screaming.
Stop defending yourself! These things get up, and they are...
Not just myself.
They
all
are
of you.
sprinting around the group to the cart, since that's where all the fun action is. So these things are going
That's
over
where the
here
hardness is.
and trying to avoid Thrognar because he's kind of just like tanking the leader, which is weird. So yes, everybody has gone again. So we are back up to the next, not really round of combat, but yeah,
Hey guys, guess what I'm doing?
something about beef, I think.
Fireball?
Them with a melee attack.
I'm channeling it through the bone wand again because that seemed to work really well.
Okay, roll it.
Oh, I guess wrong.
What the? I'm gonna laugh my ass off if Dralde is absolutely convinced the bone wand does something just because when you say you use it, you get like rolls that are 4 better.
No, it's way better than the other way.
And I
It's
believe
the
my
Dumbo
move is-
fella. You just need to believe in yourself.
Oh, on a 10 plus, I can choose from the 7 to 9 list. Yes.
Okay, you're
So
gonna
I'm
maximize
gonna take another
it?
-1. Just I keep using it, and I lose confidence in myself each time, but it keeps working.
You know what? You're less confident in your abilities and more confident in the bone.
Which explains why the other guy was stroking it so much.
Yep.
You have a
Yep.
massive
Yes.
boner.
Oh shit. We figured out the backstory reason for this based on an absolutely random dice roll, and that's fantastic. I love RPGs. Yeah, they all fall asleep again. So you're now at -3 to cast a spell.
Yes.
This is great.
I
Everything's
slept over
asleep
again. It's like, can I just bleed a little bit now, guys? Come on. Stop waking them up.
All right. Does anybody else want to do anything while he is slowly lullabying all of these things to sleep with his boner?
Like,
So
gather
everything
around
is
one and
asleep
stomp
again.
it at the same time.
Yes, the one you're gnawing on, or the one that's slowly traveling into your mouth, is also asleep until you decide to act again.
So can I act and just outright kill it since
How,
it's 1
how
HP?
many of the not face hugger leech things are around?
There are still a couple that are circling the cart, but it's hard to tell.
Is the one that got Zephyr used? Did it shrivel up and die, or
The back end of it is shriveled, but it's still there and doing this weird pulsating thing. It's pretty gross.
Its ass is grass. But will you
Um,
mow it?
so okay, you wanna chomp down on this this bug again,
Please
Shay?
help.
For the record, it does have armor, so I need you to roll, and if you get
Okay.
more than a 1, this thing is dead.
Okay. Can I... Oh, so... Can I use my hold in any way to enhance my damage, or...
If you want to turn it into, if you want to spit it out and try to crush it to death, that would probably work because it's all constriction based stuff. For the extra hold.
I'm just gonna continue eating it because it's funny.
Yeah. What are the
Yeah,
odds that you're
flip
gonna
your
roll a
throat.
1, right?
Yeah.
maybe
virtually-
what you do for the rest of the fight? It's
Virtually
great.
0. All right, roll that d6.
It's like a 15% chance, 16% chance.
1. Fuck.
Yeah.
Uh,
By the skin of our teeth.
It's flailing, and then finally there's a crunch, and for those of you listening at home, it's like somebody is squeezing jelly out of a Ziploc bag into a ceiling fan. For those of you here, nobody outside of Geralde has ever heard this before, but Geralde knows he has those little piping bags, so he's heard that gross shit. So yeah, Shay,
His ears perk up.
you got a real good meal, I guess, if you want to
My mouth
continue
hurts here.
digesting it.
Yeah, I'm eating it whole.
Okay. So
Do the
Maxim
whole
Zephyr.
unhinge my jaw. And
Oh,
thing.
well, and it's just you don't even have to unhinge that much. It's kind of just deflated and broke. I don't want to.
You
Anybody
just
else?
kind of break
roll-
a hole in the head and then you just sort of lift it slightly.
Yeah, it's like nightmare crawfish. The rest of you, what do you guys want to do?
Alright, this thing on my neck's still alive.
Yes,
Yeah.
I want to kill that first. That seems
Fair.
but why
Fair.
though? For a
Yeah,
moment,
let's
Maybe we should
It's
concentrate on the
just-
others.
for a
It
moment
just wants
before
to
the
give you a hug.
for a moment before the inside of your neck burned a whole lot, you kind of felt this weird, almost affection towards it. It's kind of gone now, but
That's even more concerning.
I have many questions as you stab at your own neck with a knife. Huh.
Do I still get the bonus from Thrognar's hack and slash or whatever?
Yeah, that's up to Chris. That's entirely up to Chris.
I think this is a whole separate kind of combat you're going through
I feel
right
like
now.
I feel like it's gone the other direction,
Okay.
right?
Okay, I think this is more of a defy danger because this is probably like a panic situation.
Okay.
And you're going to defy danger dex to hit this thing and not yourself, I think.
Fair enough. Here we go.
9. Hey, good news and bad news. The good news is you did hit it. The bad news is you didn't just hit it.
Oh no.
So, this thing is sliced clean in half, and with this gross, partially now acidic dagger, you kind of hit yourself in the shoulder. So, roll your own damage. And since it's acidic, it's going to be piercing.
Alright, that's fair enough. Pretty low on HP. I haven't been this low on HP before. Excited.
Yeah, I'm in the same place actually. It's kind of crazy. I think maybe when we fought that crazy Robo Scorpion, that was the last time I got this low.
Yeah, that fucking nope. I was thinking of a
Guys,
different
something
fight.
stabbed me. Nothing ever stabs me. What the fuck?
So Zephyr, you
Only
are
a
now.
diamond can hurt a diamond.
God damn it! All right, thanks everybody. Good night.
Well, my character's dying in about another minute or so, so...
Up ahead, you see a satellite falling towards the gnome. No,
Which is under the cart that everyone else is standing in.
The
Maxim,
anaconda don't want this.
Maxim, Thrognar, and Dralday. What are you guys up to?
I guess to go, he's just basically going to stomp the head of this sleeping bug and start moving towards the cart, trying to draw enemies off.
Okay,
I had cast sleep again, so I'm in the gone section. I'm not.
Oh
in
right,
the
sorry.
turn order.
Yep.
I mean,
I'm
it would be great to have another turn, but
You
I'm
will
gonna be
soon, provided
honest.
everyone survives.
It's true. Well, if people die, he actually comes up faster.
That's true. Thrognar, roll your damage. I'm gonna laugh real hard if you don't roll enough. This thing has been strangely resilient. Everything has been gone down to like 1 HP before it was killed.
Yeah, that's good monster efficiency.
Oh no, this guy's dead. Nope.
Awesome.
So
Smashes the thing that just magically fell asleep with his shield, and then stands up, turns, and sees the chaos on the cart.
are you
And
doing?
the two... Sorry, go ahead.
Are you doing another like WWE shield elbow drop on this thing?
I figure like when it fell asleep, we kind of fell on the ground, and then I'm doing like the side elbow shield thing, and then picking myself up out of the like goo and sand,
Yeah.
and like moving to engage one of the visible enemies because I don't know anything about the facehuggers yet.
Yeah, well, so far there's only been one that's presented itself, and that one's not even a problem anymore, so, you know, it's fine.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Thrognar has gone, and Maxim, I guess, you know, you're dusting yourself off from getting thrown up against that cart. The only things that are left, aside from the things circling the cart, which seem to be keeping their distance now that the big thing is dead, you have these two things that are asleep with their weird whip arms.
Sure, let's go after this guy over here.
Okay. Roll it. Or your damage, rather. Just, yeah.
That's my damage.
I'll cheer you on an elbow.
Yeah, because it's asleep thanks to sleep.
You heal it.
You rolled literally 0 damage.
I rolled literally 0 damage.
How is that?
You walk up and forget to attack.
You cough and
You
it wakes up
admire
and
the
moves out
sleeping
the way.
form of the bug for a minute.
You've got... Was this a regular attack, or were you trying to do the arcane blade work stuff?
Let's try to do a magic-y thing.
Okay, which technique are you applying?
I was trying to do the silver, where the blade cuts faster than the eye can see, preventing your opponent from mounting a proper defense. Keen 2 piercing on your attack, but I mean, that doesn't really work. Because
Alright, 2 piercing on 0 means
pierce
none of
with
that
no
goes all
damage.
the way through his armor, so...
But,
Okay.
but if you do the math right, you can kind of fold it through reality and it just blinks out. So.
Somehow
You've
he
met
ends
a
up
hole in reality.
up
pierce
too
the veil
healthy
and
and full
see-
of blood and dies.
Basically, by slashing nothing, you divide by 0.
There you go. Right. Yes, so that is you. That means everybody has gone, and we are now at another round of combat. We have one awake whip guy who is very confused because there's just a guy standing over him, and then over here, this one is probably waking. No, this one's still asleep. Yep.
Are the whip guys these dragonfly things, or
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Those are dragonflies. I couldn't find the pieces I had found earlier, so I just threw random bugs down.
you could not whip it good?
I couldn't whip it into shape. Nope, not getting sued. For my pitch perfect rendition of that song. So yes, who's doing who's doing a thing?
Ragnar will fight the now awake Bugman with Maxime.
Okay.
Run up, shout something about blood brothers in Elven. That's actually gibberish.
Friend
And-
buddies!
And shield bash this thing into the ground, hopefully.
Long sleeve pant.
Avocado toast.
Millennials!
Okay, so you've got an 8, so there's some reciprocal damage going on there.
Taste the punch. Punch representing non-alcoholic drink.
You can actually see
Alright.
the asterisk as he says it.
Tang.
That was
So-
the best damage roll I've ever rolled.
Yeah, so narrate how this looks. You ended up actually doing 0 damage to it. So
Again, we wound up doing 0 damage. Yeah, so Thrognar runs over to help Maxime, and
Show you how to deal 0 damage.
so we've both done this, right? So I imagine like we both went at it at the same time, and then like Thrognar bumped Maxime out of the way, and neither one of them got to do anything, and now this thing's about to hurt me. So Thrognar bumbles into duelist situation, ruins everything for everyone
so the
for his trouble.
Yeah, so it sees you, you kind of overstep, and as you're trying to right yourself, you get that real quick whip. This time, instead of going around your neck, it's going to kind of tighten around, like, the eyes, almost, that part of your head, and there's a quick rip. So it's going to be 2d6 plus 2, the best of that. Actually, the worst of that, and also you're going to be blinded for like at least your next attack or 2.
Okay, cool. 2d6, keep lower.
Yes.
Sorry. 2d6.
So 2 plus
Okay,
2, so
so
4 damage. So you take like nothing.
Plus it ignores armor. I take nothing.
Yeah.
And then I am blinded.
Yes.
Ah, my eyes! The goggles.
Oh wait, shit. Nah, that's fine. That's fine. These guys are supposed to be 2d8. I was looking at the wrong one, but we'll worry about that next time. It's fine.
Oh, I mean, I'll.
No,
Okay.
it's not big. So yes, that whole thing over there just happened. Maxim, do you want to show him how to properly do 0 damage?
You still get +1 and d4 extra damage because I attacked him, even though I failed.
Okay.
So.
Would he have had that +4?
Oh, it's a d4 extra
Last
damage
one?
from your thing?
It's only after he's attacked a thing. So this
Okay,
is his
so I
first
do like
actual attack
4
on-
different boost things, right? So, but in this case, since I hack and slash that guy, the next person that does it gets +1 forward on them and does d4 extra damage when they hit.
Okay.
All right, is that the arcane blade work or regular
Yes.
hack and slash? Okay.
Yeah, it's an arcane blade work.
All right. So how's this look when you're trying to kill this thing?
I was gonna do the Quicksilver again to try and get the 2 piercing on the attack. So
Okay.
it's moving too fast.
Too furious?
Suddenly you gain the anime whoosh lines on it. His arms disappeared, and then
I've got So I've got 2 daggers. So I think what it is like it looks like I'm going to stab him with one
Mm-hmm.
out and into him
Okay,
already.
that's cool. I like it. So roll your damage plus a d4, and I will make sure to negate 2 of the armor on this attack, which is good.
We'll kill it eventually, buddy. It'll happen.
Wait,
So I rolled 3 damage. But I
wait. Why do you have
pierced 2.
-1 on the attack roll or the
That's
damage?
You
my
have to
strength
strength
is
for the
five.
damage roll.
The damage doesn't
Oh.
factor in any kind of ability modifiers. It's just that
Oh, it
flat.
doesn't?
It's a flat die. So it'd be 4 this time with 2 of it
Okay.
piercing. So I mean,
That would help. That helps my damage rolls.
So
It
technically, you
does.
would have rolled 1 earlier.
Yeah, which also
I-
would have gotten by armor, but that's okay.
Yes.
Whatever. Okay. Yeah.
It was still shit, but you know.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, you polish that turd as much as you can. Is all I'm saying.
You do that thing where you take a ball of dirt and you just like roll it around. Eventually, it gets all nice and shiny.
Exactly.
I don't know how to polish.
Zero
a
had
turd.
2 piercing,
Can
didn't
you
it?
teach me how? Can you show me?
Yeah.
I did it once. I don't remember how to
All
do
you
it.
need is a dog and a Roomba and some time.
Oh God. A dog and a
And a
I
carpet.
really
and
don't
a
want to
carpet.
contemplate how that works at all.
One of my friends they have white carpet in their house. They were watching one of their friends' dogs, and their Roomba went off after the dog shit on the floor, and it Roomba'd dog shit through like 4 rooms of the house on white carpet.
Oh.
He said he had to dismantle the entire Roomba and wash it through the dishwasher like 3
Oh,
times.
God, that's horrible.
I could not stop
Sounds like you
laughing
got
at
a
this
Roomba.
dude
Ugh.
for like 10 minutes at work.
Oh, man.
He
That
had
is...
he had that haunted look in his eyes, like that time, like, you know, when you become a parent and your baby shits on you for the first time,
Uh-huh.
like that. He had that, but like
Yeah,
it happened to
the
him
first time.
stretched out for a day.
like when your baby shit on you the first time, it like got in your hair and stuck there. Like that's the feeling this guy had.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, this
Terrible.
this keeps getting gross. Shade, Ralday, and Zephyr, what's up, guys?
Oh.
Is the third bug man still asleep? The dragonfly.
Yes, the
over-
dragonfly off to the right by himself is still out cold.
All right. I'm gonna try and shoot one of his arms off. I'm gonna do a cold shot.
Okay.
Shoot one of his arms off.
Are you just out loud
The whip
saying
arm?
and then shooting at it?
No,
Whip.
no,
Arm.
I
Arm.
just like there's a thing where I'm just like sick of this shit. I'm just like, fuck, no arms, no. Mm.
6.
Don't get arms anymore. We're done with arms. Arms are nothing but trouble.
So
Let me shoot you this arrow at you with my teeth.
you rolled a 6, so 2 things are gonna happen.
Of course.
Arms! Your arm flies off.
You miss, so this thing stirs and begins to wake up. And another one of those worms jumps out of the sand and latches.
Of course. All right.
Wait, why did he have to roll to hit? Because he decided
Because it's a
to call
ranged
shot?
attack.
Oh.
Yeah.
You could still miss
Yeah.
a ranged attack. And he was so focused on that he didn't see.
In 5e D&D, you actually get disadvantage when you attack a downed target.
Yeah. This is his disadvantage coming to play. Is
Yeah, no.
He's gonna get a hickey on the other side of his neck.
To be extreme.
He comes up and uses the same hole the last one did.
See, no, this thing doesn't like sloppy seconds. It's going for that other prime unused neck meat. It's gonna go right above the.
Like over here.
It's gonna be right above the hickey that Rona left, and
Why does everyone love my neck so much?
Okay,
It's
so
just so tasty.
this is gonna be the same thing. I need you to roll a D8 for the amount of damage you take to your neck meat.
Oh, great.
Another pound of flesh!
Are you okay, dude? Is this a problem?
I got 3 HP.
And this could be bad.
more than
I'm
one,
gonna
you're
need
ready
you to
to
roll
go.
that Defy Danger Constitution to resist
Oh,
the injection into your neck
God.
bits. Holy shit! Clutch.
Okay.
13.
Nice.
You pelvic thrust, and the eggs come flying out.
Yeah,
If you realize how Zephyr tastes,
Yeah.
it's not good.
I'm very
Next.
hostile. It looks like it tastes good. It's a very hostile bloodstream. full of.
The
Them
stuff is
antibodies.
actually pickled on the inside. It just doesn't.
There's more. There's more alcohol than blood by volume.
So the thing is, on this time, like you know what's coming next, and you kind of tense up. And the crazy thing about that is, you basically fill this thing with blood and pop it, and it dies on your neck.
That is a power move, man.
What's the splash radius on that blood like?
I mean, it's not great.
Goes that far?
It probably it's probably like
I stuck my mouth out and like,
maybe like it splashes the druid child on the floor. Not child, but small one.
the
yes.
druid anaconda.
Yeah.
There's a tiny anaconda.
Yes,
though.
there's an anaconda
Donkey is
just with its
extremely
head up,
stoic.
drinking
because
your
he's
raining
standing
blood.
still during all this.
Yeah.
Fuck. All right, cool. I am really anxious to see how this story ends up getting written up.
All of it is omitted.
So yeah, we went
They
on
went
the
out to the
trip.
desert
Nothing
and-
happened. Don't ask us questions.
I guess once more.
This again.
Come on, boner. Yes.
Always bet on boner.
Boner power, man.
Like
Activate.
Danny sex bang up in here.
I'm not gonna take the extra -1 because. I'll start failing rolls, and
Spell casting is already pretty jacked, dude. Like,
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Ragnar might be a better wizard than you at this
He
point.
is pretty jacked.
I put 4 things to sleep.
Okay. I'm really tempted. Okay, you know what?
Zephyr, go to sleep.
Can I be one of those things that go to sleep? Just
Zephyr just like, I'm done, you guys. It's nap time. Call me when we're there.
Zephyr, something that you didn't realize before was in your neck stops swimming and is slowly expelled through the wound.
great. Cool.
And one of the things that's circling the cart stops circling, and there's just like a little mound of sand.
I take the thing from my neck and I'm like, cool, awesome.
I'm about to kiss the bone one, then it's like, wait, I know where this has been. No.
Look, just
Like, I'm half an
Hey,
inch away, and it's like,
Drawley,
no.
just the tip, just for a second,
No.
just to see how it feels.
No. He was caught up in the moment for a second, but he caught himself before he did anything.
Okay, I'm sorry, I had to do it. I'm not sorry.
No incriminating photos.
Not sorry. You're not sorry. It's-
Okay, so Shay, you've
Yeah.
just received some tasty blood that just was donated to you randomly by a kind guildmate.
And now that I'm
Free-range
I'm
airborne blood.
re-energized. I'm gonna slither over and attempt to constrict the.
I can't hear shit. Let me after me.
The one right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. You scooch on over and roll me a hack and slash, and then if you succeed, you get to add a D4 to your constriction.
Is there any other bonuses?
That one has not been attacked by anybody else yet, so no.
Okay. XP.
Yes, very XP.
Oh shit, I should write that down. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Yes.
You begin to coil around this thing, and you, before you even get in position, it is on your back, and it has its whip arm, and it is sawing it back and forth across your neck, on your tender snake neck. So
I mean, the neck is like 90% of my body, so.
right, like the
Hi.
top quarter neck.
Head
I don't know,
neck, yeah.
somewhere in that top quadrant of neck. Roll me 2d8, please, and we're gonna take the best one and add 3 to that. So 8 damage, minus whatever your armor is, and I think you still get +2 from Thrognar.
So just 5 then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is anybody close to dead? I want to know who to focus on.
Zephyr.
Zephyr's fine. He just
Fine.
flexed a friggin' neck hugger to death. And I'm not Zephyr's, player, but I am relatively sure that is going to be the subject of every bar story he tells for the next 6 months.
Zephyr, did you bring potions?
Oh yeah.
So yes, everybody has acted, so we are back up to the top of everybody being able to act again. So you're free to move about the cabin.
Guys, focus fire on the awake one. Don't wake them both up at once.
Do I have to roll to take a healing potion?
No.
Okay.
You accidentally jam it in your new neck hole, and it burns a lot.
Go straight to the bloodstream that way.
Ghetto IV at that point, man.
I reach for my weapon, super pissed off, and all of a sudden I hear caw, 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 caw! You idiot! The potion.
You
yeah.
You briefly get a flash from Castile's eyes, and they are floating above you and just laser focused on that potion. So it's kind of a gentle reminder.
Oh yeah, I should do that.
You fucking dumbass.
Also, for those of you at home, Zephyr has gained a cool new ability after regaining his own body, to where if he wants to, or during times of great need, he can see through his bird's eyes.
Sweet.
So yes, you regain 10 hoop, and Thrognar, what level are you? By just asking. Oh yeah, that's right. 7.
I failed a lot back in the day. Yes.
And now, you make it to where it's harder for other people. Harder, but not impossible for other people.
Not impossible. We've managed it a few times.
Yeah, so you heal for 10. Drinking a potion's a real quick thing, so is there another thing you wanted to do?
Alright, I'm not gonna get fancy. I'm just gonna shoot the sleeping one.
Okay.
I just asked you guys not to wake up the sleeping one.
Wait, is there one awake?
Yes, there's one awake. This one.
The one over to the right by Shay is
Has
awake.
a snake on it.
We all rushed to show him at the same time.
Yeah,
Yes,
so-
this one.
So yeah, you can tell one is awake because there is a snake hissing loudly as this thing is trying to saw the snake's head off with its arm.
It's still
Alright.
got a ways to go.
I'll attack the one attacking my buddy over there.
All right. Are we doing just a
Buddy,
regular shot or a called shot?
Assuming the snake is a buddy.
I guess it could be a called shot. Why not? It's dexterity roll anyway, right?
Yep. What you aiming for?
Say a limb, because then it won't hit one of my limbs.
Yeah, let's say a limb.
You don't have limbs. It's fine.
Exactly.
The SARM.
7.
Hey, if another grub comes out of the ground, so help me.
So 7 and 9, they drop anything they're holding. So basically, you shoot the non-whip arm, and it loses hold of the actual whip arm, and it falls off of Shay, and it's kind of on the ground trying to right itself right now. So does anybody want to take advantage of that situation, or?
Yeah, heck yeah.
All
Let's
right.
go get it.
You gonna charge over?
Yeah.
All right.
Heck yeah, mother frigger.
Are we doing magic or just regular blades?
Just doing some magic stuff.
All right, cool. 7. You get to.
Oh, I get to deal my damage and apply one technique, and my opponent attacks me.
Yes. So what technique
So
are you
I'll do-
applying?
So if they attack, so my attack ends with a flurry of strikes that my opponent must dedicate effort to blocking or avoiding. If they instead attack you in response to your attack, you deal your damage again. So
Okay. So you do 1. In its flailing, this thing just rolls at just the right time to get out of the way. And what it's going to do... Yup. It's going to whip one of its whip arm. It's going to pull your leg out from under you. And then it's going to use you to pull itself up and barf hot, sticky acid goo onto your face.
damage to it again.
Yeah, you get to do your damage to it again. You could stab at it as it's puking the stuff on you. So 4. This thing has finally taken damage. And I need you to roll a d8 plus 5. This is piercing, and we're not going to take like best or worst. It's just straight up d8 plus 5. 9. 9 acid puke damage onto your face.
Acid puke damage on my face.
Yep.
How are you doing?
Not so great.
I would feel really bad if I killed you on your first outing, so save it till the next session, maybe.
Luckily, I already have a scarred body.
Yeah, well, at this point, by the time you get back to town, you might basically be the Argent Springs version of Two-Face. Right, so that was...
Let's see if you're lucky.
Yeah, that is very true. So, Thrognar, Dralday, or Shay?
Thrognar's blind, right?
Yes. So getting to that other one would be...
That situation gonna sort of thrash
Okay.
in place-ish?
Sure. You trying to kill this one next to you?
I don't know if it's that. I mean, yes, if I could theoretically hit it while blind.
So
Otherwise,
what I'm-
it's gonna be like spinning with a shield in the middle of the sand.
yeah, what I'm going to do is, for this, let's roll a hack and slash at a -1 modifier, since you're blind. It doesn't automatically hit since you can't see this thing well.
It's fair.
You still roll a 12, sweet baby Jesus. So as you're flailing, your foot hits something. How do you respond to feeling it on the ground?
I immediately shield elbow drop it.
All right. That is acceptable. Do you want to do extra damage and take damage in return?
I feel like right now that's not a great idea. So,
Yeah.
fine. Take the extra damage.
Sweet. Jesus, 12. Okay. So this thing pops violently. Yeah, these things, they've got that acid pouch, and you hit it just right, so it's basically an acid squirt bottle.
Oh.
So we're going to do a d8 plus 5 piercing.
Alright. God, that's terrible.
Yeah, this dude's
All
super
right.
dead. 7.
Damage. Oh,
You're not dead.
yeah, I'll take it. That's great.
Okay, I was about to say, you're not dead, are you? I thought you had more health than that.
I still have tricksies that I can throw up. I have 4 hit points left.
Okay, good.
I'm not dead yet.
So, Dralday and Shay, there is a loud pop and some sizzling sounds. Thrognar, how do you react to being sprayed in the face with acid? Like, what is your reaction to that?
Screaming? I bellow. I bellow and start clawing at my already blinded face.
Okay, good.
So he's still alive.
Yes, for now.
Yes, I am clearly, audibly still alive.
How much
It
of his
sounds like
face is
Thrognar-
missing?
It wasn't a great face to start with. It's probably okay.
You can't tell so far. He's probably going to have a pretty cool scar around his eyes that looks sort of like a burglar mask at some point. But, it depends on how quickly he can get this acid off him.
I am cursing in Elven, or what I think is cursing.
You're all really nice people.
Geese! Loose leaf! Berries! Dralday
So-
and Shay, yes, what's up?
Would I be able to get to him and cast a spell on the bug on the same?
Oh, I was gonna say, are you gonna sleep, Thrognar? Just like,
No.
nap time.
Go to sleep
Hush
and ease
now.
pain.
Hush now. Only dreams. At that point, though, you would have to declare Thrognar an enemy, which would be fantastic.
Fairly close anyway at times.
Yeah.
I have massively endangered Dralday's life almost as many times as he has mine.
Yeah. You're close enough. You can hop off the cart and scoot your way on over there if you want.
No, I wanted to go over to Thrognar.
Oh, to Thrognar. Yeah, he's even closer, I think. He's
Yeah.
close, same closeness.
Because basically I want to go to Thrognar. So, put some sand in his face to try and get that acid to deal with the sand instead of his flesh.
Okay.
Ah, God! What was that, sand?
Put a healing potion in his hand, then turn to the bug and cast the spell.
Okay.
It's
Just-
coarse and rough, and it gets in everywhere.
This healing potion is gritty and
I've
gross.
already been cut. My eyes are already bleeding, and I have acid on my face. I've lost face skin.
Close your eyes.
And Dralde's answer is like, "Hey, have some sand."
Pocket sand!
This is only going to improve our
Wait,
relationship. man.
that's a very dumb idea from my part. I have the rain cloud. Rain on him instead. Clean off the acid.
It's way better as long as it's not like somehow salt water because you're a dick.
Oh no! Actually, so when you call on it is when the corruption hits this part of the land.
Oh God.
Remember when you used the
Ow!
holy water from Quam's bowl to make
Oh, yes.
the cloud?
Yeah.
And remember how the leech blade turned all the holy water in Quam's bowl into blood?
Yeah.
You are raining blood on Thrognar's face right now.
Stop! God damn it!
It's pretty metal.
Is blood a base? Is blood basic? Does that work?
This is some basic ass blood. Let's say the burning stops for now, but you probably at some point will have capital Q questions about this.
We're gonna
See,
go back,
I would have
We're
thought
gonna open the
the
gates of
cloud's
the
water
town,
would have turned to blood before
and it's
now.
gonna be The
Oh.
Shining.
When the Scarlet Sisterhood meets us, they're gonna be like, "This was fucking awesome. Whatever happened here?"
So if I can, despite that,
Bringing these
let's
people is a
try.
mistake.
I will try to cast sleep again. I will try,
Yeah, go for it.
Maybe.
Because you could just issue a command to the cloud. So yeah, this is all pretty quick. Sleep it.
I channel it through the bone.
You're at
because-
-3. Don't remember. I'm about to say, don't forget. Still 11. What? This is ridiculous. Yeah, it's asleep.
It is a raging boner.
Ugh.
He's gonna bone us all to sleep. That's what he does.
Okay, so Shay, I think you were the last one to act.
So now can I just constrict it since it's asleep?
Yes. So give me d6 plus a d4 for constriction damage.
Okay.
Listen, you get +2 for the constriction.
It's not the attack roll. I give him extra
Oh, it's
a
the-
d4 on the damage for the constriction thing. Since he's all muscly. 6.
Did that roll right?
We got bones and wands and snakes.
Roll me a d4. You forgot to put the
They're very
plus
solid
between
in
it,
here.
so it didn't add them together. So just do the d4
Ah.
part of it, and we'll see how this goes. Ooh. Hey, guys! You'll never guess. Guess how much HP this thing has left. Guess.
Is it one?
Yup.
2. Good.
God
It had
damn
5 HP left, and it has 3 armor, and you did 7 damage. It's awake again, also. So,
It's also not happy.
oh, absolutely not. Yes.
I know what I'm doing.
What?
How are you doing health wise there, Shay?
Enough to party.
Wrecked by this thing?
14 out of 19. I'm actually.
Oh.
pretty
Oh,
good.
you're fine. You're fine. Yeah.
Oh, if that's all right.
Yeah. I spent most of this eating a sleeping guy, so I didn't take much damage.
Go for it, dude.
How much damage
Or
would a
what,
book
Maxim,
do?
rather.
You know, hitting him with my magic bullshit attacks.
Okay.
What's
Well, yeah, 13 does things. Which magic
use-
attack is this?
I'll use my soul siphoning attack.
Okay.
Leech blades! Leech blades.
Leech blade.
Yes.
Woofing. Okay, yeah.
I assume I kill it, right?
Yeah. Very,
I get to
very
heal
many.
1d. So I get to heal 1d8.
What?
Shay, the cool thing about being a druid is sometimes you can see the life force in things. So, it kind of helps you pick out what you want to eat because alive things always taste better.
It's like heat vision.
Yeah, this thing is not only less appealing because it's dead now, something essential has been taken from this to where it is completely unappetizing. That newcomer did something to this food.
What a fucking waste.
So, yeah, right about the time this last thing is killed, the group who was trailing you guys finally shows up, and they are...
I imagine everyone turns to look at them, including the giant anacondas, like...
Ragnar is still, like, spinning out in front.
Yeah, no, they are moderately speechless. There is a donkey and cart, like a splash of blood next to that. There is a cloud pouring down blood. There is a armor-clad figure clawing at his face as blood is like dripping off of him. There's an anaconda. There's a dude with like half of a dead thing stuck on his neck.
This was a mistake.
There's a duelist who's stabbing something that the anaconda was holding, and then there's a wizard who was like holding his side because he's bleeding. And they were like one of them comes up and they're like, "You were gone for like 5 minutes. What happened?"
I point at all of the
Adventure.
insect things. I'm like, ambush.
I close my eyes and take the maggot off my neck. And I'm like, life comes at you fast. And I give it
For everything else, there's MasterCard.
I spend the rest of my hold just being creepy.
Yep.
Just sort of slithering around and
That's-
figuring them out.
That's
I drag myself over to the the not completely destroyed bodies, and I haul them into the cart.
okay.
Like the leader,
Yeah. So
good meat.
one of the Scarlet Sisters comes up, and she asks basically the group of you to get together. And
Yes, I make sure to get the scyther in the cart. I can animate dead finally.
Well, she comes up to you and she says, "Okay, I have a proposition for you. I'm pretty sure that thing is one of their leaders, queen, monarch. We really can't determine the sex of them if they have that. Not if they have sex. They're young, so we don't know how the genders work for them. So what we anyway, I don't know that anybody's managed to kill one of these. So what I'm willing to do is if you take that back and bring it to our headquarters now, I can give you 750 gold for it. For that and all the other, let's say, non-digested creatures.
The anaconda
Guys,
burps.
this sounds like a good deal, especially.
sounds like a very good deal.
It's like pretty super wrecked up.
She holds out her hand and sees if anybody's willing to shake on the deal.
Zephyr goes to shake. Zephyr goes to shake, but he realizes he has both of his hands covering his neck holes.
Hey, Thrognar,
somebody
you
else.
want to negotiate us a better deal with your bloody face?
Ragnar will like wipe a hand down his face, leaving streaks of blood. It's like 750, huh? I don't know. And fight to me.
Take the deal. Please take the deal.
Normally, I mean, I'm sure the best offer you're probably going to get from anywhere else is 500, but that is quite a glorious kill, and we did say that we would pay for commensurate to the amount of glory that you received, and I feel that that's fair. And we're also paying you for the inconvenience of having to end the trip early and use your own transportation to bring it back. But I feel that it's pretty fair compensation. If you want to roll a Defy Danger Charisma to push the issue, you are more than welcome to. But just be aware there will be consequences for a bad roll.
This is the best.
Mainly less money.
I need this
Look
money.
around with his damaged eyes and see what the tenor of the room is first.
Everything is kind of blurry right now.
And red.
Yeah,
weirdly.
oh yeah, red and a little green. It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Zephyr has his cape
Is
wrapped around
anybody
his
sitting
neck.
in the background going like, no?
So,
Bueller?
so
Take the deal.
I guess
Take the
you,
deal.
yeah, you're getting one
Yeah.
vote to take the deal. Anybody else want to weigh in on it, or?
It's not a bad deal. But I've seen Thrognar work miracles, so I will trust in the Thrognar.
really biffed some stuff too, though, is the thing.
That's true. You did do some sit.
I wish I'd made my new potion.
Yep, too bad, huh? All right, I'm gonna count to
It,
three.
it
I need a
didn't seem
decision.
appropriate to bring on the date.
1, 2,
Yeah, one against and one sort of four-ish.
3. Decide.
Shay doesn't know what money is, so
9. We'll make it 800, but actually, let's see.
Snake? Is that the deal?
125. We'll make it 875, but if anyone asks, we got the kills.
All right, fair enough.
She holds her hand out to Thrognar.
We'll hold out the bloody hand, because that's what he's got. Like, wipe it down on the also bloody armor, and reach out to shake your hand.
Okay, so she
He will then say the traditional elven deal phrase that he learned somewhere.
it's fucked up, Drawley.
Technically, it's keeping the deal. Technically, I'm technically correct. The best kind of correct.
Are you sure your alignment's good? Because I got a lot of room over here in chaotic, buddy.
If chaotic was a choice, I would be all over that.
Ragnar, when you turn back, Shay is just standing there back in halfling form and just holding a bunch of like leaves and shit. And she's like, "Oops."
I think I'm good, kid. Thanks.
So yeah, according to the agreement, you guys have to head back now and go turn that stuff in. She hands out, or she has one of the people write a little piece of paper for you, folds it up, hands it to somebody who's not drenched in blood. So whoever
Me.
wants to take that.
So
Okay.
no one.
I'm the least bloody,
Yeah.
even with my bloody side.
Yeah.
So I'll take it.
She hands it to the mule.
So she signs it. Basically, it says these people are entitled to compensation in the amount of 850 coin for the
875.
875. Sorry, for the assistance provided in transporting our kill back to Argent Springs. So yes, you guys head back to town. You get your 875 coin, which just so happens to be 175 coin apiece.
Hey, I've got a question though. How long does it take us to get back? Does everybody have enough rations?
Y'all got most of a day in, so you'll be back by like morning tomorrow.
I still have all of those elf rations. I will be using those.
I think if I was saying this out loud, I would have to switch over to evil.
What?
If our Steve was around,
Oh,
he seems like he'd do that.
maybe. Yeah, you guys, you get your payment. I assume, are you gonna return the donkey and cart, Zephyr?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Shay gets given. How much was it?
175, I believe, a piece.
And she's just like sniffing the coins, like questioning.
I bring the card back. It also has.
I'll hold on to yours for you, kid. Just
So I look at the money and it's like, wait, I made money on this adventure? Even after all those muffins?
That's
What?
how a job works. You earn money.
No, see, usually I lose money because I let people drink my healing potions instead of making them drink their own.
I love that on Maxim's first trip with the guild, he has to explain currency to people. To the people he's entrusting with his life, kind of.
What's this?
I understand currency, it's just I
And
never
for goods
actually
and
break
services.
even on these things.
That's true.
It's a new experience for me.
I can now. I understand why you couldn't go to wizard school because first you need a bachelor's in economics.
Man, this is a good. I like this dynamic where you've been to wizard school. You're like, it's not that hard to get into wizard school, really.
Yeah, you just don't fuck up any of the tests, and then basically it's free to get in. Why?
Yeah,
How much
why
are they
not?
charging you? Oh.
I shouldn't have taken the tests hung over after the pub crawl. It was-
School because I liked stabbing people too much, and they were like, "Nah, you gotta use a wand." And I was like, "That's no fun."
I don't think the professor liked
With
the magic
wands.
messing missile.
and that's what the boner's for, right?
Do not fire meringue missile out of the bone wand, please.
Hey, hey, Geraldi, if you want to make some money,
Never misses.
I got a painter who would be totally willing to commemorate that on like a huge canvas to put on somebody's house. Okay, so yes. Anyway, let's get to the end of session stuff so we can wrap up.
Yep.
Huh. Okay, let me pull up the moves list so I can go down it. Wait, it's here. Special moves. I think it's here. End of session. When you reach the end of a session, choose one of your bonds. So flags. Let's go down the list. Thrognar, do you feel like anybody activated any of your flags? And if so, who?
Not everybody, I think, gets Courageous Vanguard. Follow my lead into a dangerous situation so that we can achieve glorious victory. Because
Yep.
I scouted us right into an ambush.
Okay. I think you can only get one from each person, probably.
Okay.
So, Maxim, has anybody triggered any of your flags?
Think so.
Okay.
Didn't really go very far. So
Yeah. Let's see. Whoops. Zephyr, has anybody triggered any of your flags?
No, I don't think so.
is neck sucking a vice of yours?
Maybe after that.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Is neck stuff is a vice?
It may be growing to be one. Dralday, did anybody trigger any of your flags?
They let me help so much. They've triggered my new I am helping flag.
Okay. So yes, 1 XP for everybody. So everybody but Thrognar, you have capped out at your 2 XP from flags. Thrognar, you've got the 1. And Shay, did Thrognar trigger any of your flags?
I think I triggered one of Shay's flags. You got to taste my blood, right?
That's true, but
This is true.
it only you can only get 2, so it doesn't matter if you triggered his at this point because you can't get any more XP out of it, unfortunately.
Did I trigger anyone else's?
Well, also, I had Survival of the Fittest. I watched a man fucking flex a leech off of him. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah. So I think that's 1 for Thrognar and Dralday, 2 for everybody else. Then we get to the other parts. Did we learn something new and important about the world?
We learned that they're a bit iffy about these bug things.
Well, the thing is,
We also learned that the corruption is spreading.
Well, did we learn that during this session? Or, well, I guess we learned it when the...
well, you learned that it was corrupted, and there was already before this session there was a note that went out that said the bowl was blood and that sort of thing. And the Scarlet Sisterhood already knew that there was these weird bug things, so it's not really new information for the world.
Before, so.
Yeah. There's another one. We did learn that the Scarlet Sisterhood is willing to take credit for other people's stuff. I don't know if that counts.
That could be important because it may call their entire credibility into question if you think, oh, if they're willing to do this quickly for us, what about all this other shit they did? Yeah, let's take one for that. Why not?
And also, if anyone wants to be like, hey, so we totally killed that thing, and if you want us to keep quiet about that.
Hey, Zephyr, here's 20 gold. Go get some drinks and let the ladies know what brave deeds you've been up to.
That
So mad that I made a bug explode!
I can do.
Did you see how hard I flexed my goddamn neck? You weren't there, so let me tell you in excruciating detail.
Oh, yeah!
This one's just a
Burst
hickey.
the blood vessels in my eyes this time.
Remember to talk about killing the
This
queen
one's the one
thing?
where I exploded a bug out of.
What are you gonna do when Zephyrmania runs through your town, brother?
I am the cream of the crop.
That
I am
hurts
the
my-
species of elves.
Luckily, Zephyr is pretty much always drunk as far as I know, so I don't actually give him the gold.
Oh no!
That's messed up. You did overcome the first killed monarch of this species, so I'm gonna say you did overcome a notable monster or enemy, but you did not loot a memorable treasure because all of the things that were killed were given to someone else, so that doesn't count as loot. So
Yeah.
2 from that. Add up all your fail XP and stuff, and we will, we'll go from there. If you leveled up, please post about it in the level up thread on our website forums so we can keep track of stuff. Just in case a character sheet goes missing or accidentally gets deleted,
Pretty
it's
much
good to have
just
backups.
gonna be deciding between either more damage or not eating shit by shaping out of my form.
Oh, yeah,
Let me
yeah.
tell you about my druid and how being able to not eat shit by changing out of your form would have been hugely useful.
Would have been a lifesaver, literally.
Let me tell you how useful Fireball would have been.
Not at all. I don't know why.
not
you
not
feel
even
like-
remotely. Not a little bit. No.
It-
I would have
it's
been
uninteresting.
on fire, kitty cat. It would have been completely different. Yeah.
Drawda, your new nickname instead of D-Money is Stunlock. So, yes, that is going to wrap it up here for tonight. Thank you, especially to the players, for coming out to play and spend like 3-ish hours doing weird crap and getting grossed out. Thank you to those of you at home for listening or watching, whichever one you
Or
are
hurling.
doing. Or maybe throwing up. Maybe hopefully you paused and then came back after throwing up. That's the ideal way to do it. If you like the work that we put out, whether it's this or our Star Wars campaign or one of our several Blades in the Dark campaigns or our other Dungeon World campaign or our 5th edition campaign or our 4th edition campaign, and want to support us financially, we do have a Patreon. If you go to patreon.com/thatdndpodcast, for everything, I think it's $2 a month and above, you get a thing like a personalized thank you or something like that. Up to it's on the website, yeah. And as always, if you have any questions or comments or fun things that you would like to see in here that you think would fit in well with the world, you can email it to thatdndpodcast@gmail.com. And if you want to keep up with when we are going to be streaming, we're That D&D Podcast on Twitter and also That D&D Podcast on Facebook. I think that's all the shilling that I have for tonight. So yes, once again, thank you to one and all, and we will see you all next time.